You shouldn't wear hoodies.
Yeah, that he does have a hoodie over his. Oh, you were saying his.
You shouldn't wear your fucking face.
Oh shit.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Just
hold on.
All right.
Look, there it goes.
Okay. Three. Wait, I gotta
just
do
can
the
you
three
back
times.
off the mic a little bit when you scream the three? That's the only thing.
Yeah, I don't know
He
why
even
Max
screams
is
before.
such a
Like, I
loud
gotta-
fucking.
Okay.
Like you don't need to scream it into the
Nice.
mic because that's not good for it.
Yeah.
3.
Okay. 2.
Ayodhya.
Where's that from?
Zulu.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, stop.
Why?
You looked up Zulu just for this moment?
No, I just go to Google Translate, type in 1.
Yo, can y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Jarren, I'm educating the people.
Yeah, we can hear you good, bro.
Can you hear us good?
Yeah, y'all cool.
Wait. So Max has turned over a new leaf and decided to learn Swahili?
Zulu.
Oh, excuse me.
That's racist.
Where's Zulu?
The Zulu Nation. All right, moving on.
No. It's in South Africa.
I know. God, you're an ignoramus.
Okay.
Ignoramus.
Okay, back to the.
We need a great episode this week.
Yeah,
Why?
So let's be.
to make up for a little beef. Me and Max had a little bit of beef.
Should we air it out? Or should we talk about
No.
our days first?
We could talk about our days first,
Our
maybe
week.
ease into it, get us comfortable. Let's see how Jarren's doing.
Jarren, how are you doing? How's your week?
Yeah, you've been messing with your headphones all night. What's going on?
We literally hadn't even been on a podcast for 3 minutes, so I was to mess with the headphones all night.
He's an announcer. He tries to pull from what he. What he can.
Just trying to bring some drama to the vibe, man.
How was your week, Jarren?
And my week was good, man.
Wow.
Well, it's been 2 weeks.
As we like to say, riveting.
Did you already get your Christmas shopping done?
I just did it. I ordered online. I refuse to go out. I don't do that shit.
Why?
Christmas gets less and less. Like I refuse. I'm not buying my mom nobody shit. I'm just buying my kids shit. That's it.
I hear
Would
that.
you get your daughter?
And
I was
just
with
get it
you. I
off
think.
Amazon.
I think last year, maybe the year before, I went to Blick Arts with you to get your daughter's shit.
Oh yeah, you did, my nigga.
What's
Yeah.
Blick Arts?
It's like a art supply store.
Cute.
What'd you get her this year?
None. I'm gonna just take it to the mall probably this
You
weekend.
just
to
said
tell her
you
to get-
shopped for her
That's it.
online.
And that you don't go out.
But now he's
And you
going
just
out.
Taking her
completely
to the
negated that a breath later.
I'm not going shit. Just tell her to get whatever.
All night you've been telling us that you're not going
my
out.
timer
You've been
going
talking
off,
about
guys.
this
I gotta
all
flip
night.
my fake fish.
Oh my!
Speaking of fish energy,
He said his fake fish.
Yeah, he's making fake fish.
Like as
Like-
if he was a vegan?
I think he is vegan.
he's a pesk.
No, but he's
Whoa.
look. Oh, he's got the gardines. Oh, come
What the fuck
on.
is that then if it's not
Gardein.
fish?
It's like soy and gluten.
Oh Jesus!
But it like actually tastes like fish for real?
Probably.
No.
Well, we sell their brand sausages in our breakfast.
Well, the
Gardein.
fish energy is dead.
Oh
And-
yeah,
and he's
we've lost a correspondent thanks to
We've lost two.
we lost. Both
I love how his fake
correspondents.
fish is like microwave. That's not.
What is he doing, Jarren?
I don't know. Who cares? So
You can't ask me for a motherfucker who just learned how to cook eggs. You ain't in no fucking position to
No,
ask
I'm
me
not saying
what
I'm
am
a
I
better
doing
cook
when it
than
come
you.
to cooking.
I'm saying
why don't you bring us-
scheduled,
sorry.
We scheduled this around you, so maybe you could be present and have a respect for our time and our day.
Nah, y'all niggas, I'm gonna watch me flip this motherfucking fish.
Why
nigga.
don't
I'm
you-
in the
Okay, then
kitchen.
fine. Then flip the camera around so we can actually.
bring us to the kitchen, bro.
Yeah, so bring us with you next time. You just left.
It's literally right here.
Okay, then when you walk that way, you bring the computer with you.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds like a
Anything else in your week besides fish frying and
Are you?
I got into it with one of my kids' mom.
shocker?
Over stupid shit. Just
Shocker.
sometimes women just wake up and it's like if it's not the period, it's either their psychosis, so one or the other.
Psychosis.
wow. Do your children are they allowed to listen to this podcast?
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
I don't think they're interested.
I don't advertise it to them. Like, hey, check this shit out.
Does your daughter follow you on Instagram?
Nah,
Word. How old is she now? Like 17 or some shit? 16?
16.
Word.
And it's stupid. She refused to learn how to drive. It's like, yo,
Is she just Ubering?
no, she ain't doing shit.
I feel like
I'm like, yo, which kid? I'm like, yo, you don't want to learn how to drive? Like, suit your fucking self, dude. You're gonna be fucking 30 one day, and then you're gonna be.
Dude, you just went surfer, bro. on us.
I'm like,
Shoot
shit.
yourself,
She
dude.
doing the same shit with the bike. She don't know how to ride a fucking bike. 16-year-old kid that don't know how to ride a fucking bike
yo.
because you refuse to fucking learn how to ride a bike.
Is she in the house right now?
No.
It sounded like he was like doing a
Yeah,
double.
you were doing extra
Yeah,
laps. She
doing
can hear you shitting. God.
Well, did you teach your son how to ride a bike?
Yeah, I even did him one better. I took him to these fucking bike lessons. Like, it's this bike place
lessons.
called
That's some
REI.
bougie shit.
Yeah.
Bike lessons?
Where they have like a little mini track?
Yeah, they got like a little class and they teach you how to ride a bike and learn how to ride a bike in one fucking day. And he learned how to ride a bike in one day. I did it with my daughter. She just refused to fucking.
Not
Be
to
enthusiastic
bring up
about
racial
it.
stuff, but do you know how to swim?
Yeah, I can swim. My
Word.
kids swim like
know they do.
fucking. My kids can be in a fucking. Kids could be in the Olympics. That's how good they can swim.
That might be an exaggeration. How did
No, it's
how did
not.
everyone learn how to swim? I got tossed in by my grandpa.
Listen, I can swim, but I'm not like fucking Michael Phelps. I can jump in 12 foot of fucking water and be cool.
But
I'm not
like
gonna
14
fucking drown.
feet of waters.
What? 12 feet of water is what? That's shallow. It's not that
No,
big.
I'm just saying it's an odd amount of water. Like I can swim in 12-foot water.
My kids have been in swimming lessons.
Have y'all
Like-
seen the baby swimming? They throw like an infant in the water, and the infant knows how to like hold its breath and
Naturally.
shit.
Been swimming
Yeah,
in
no,
the-
my
in the
kids are
mother's stomach.
decent.
Like
with
Nirvana,
swimming,
the
bro.
Nirvana cover.
Yeah, like there's like little babies who do obstacle courses at 1 year old, like underneath
Really?
water.
That's creepy.
Because it's,
That's some horror movie
but
shit.
it's like a lot of people want if they have a pool, so if their baby falls in, they know how to like.
I think it is some instinctual shit. Like my grandpa literally tossed me and he's like, "You'll figure it out." I mean, he was right there. Just in
That's
case.
crazy.
He was
That's
also a
that's
bit of a
that
drunk,
old
but-
shit, man. I never tossed nobody in the fucking water.
He tossed me in the water, but like I just like, but I was little, right? And I just like, I could swim.
That's
starting
good
that
for you,
moment.
but a lot of people do end up traumatized behind that. They get tossed in
Hell
like you'll figure it
yeah.
out, and then they're like scared of fucking water.
But I wonder
Yeah,
if
they're
it's
like,
like the
I was-
younger the better.
Like
Yeah,
I know
no.
motherfuckers who are scared to take baths. Like literally, like
Really?
yeah, like they'll take a shower, but they won't take a bath because if it brings trauma from
Really?
being tossed in. Yeah, like a bath.
It smells like Max is afraid to take a bath.
That's stupid. That was a good one.
I need to do stand-up,
Speaking
man.
of women arguing, did y'all hear about Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, man, that nigga is on one.
Dude, with FKA
Reminds me of-
Twigs? Of who? Of Jared.
No, I'm kidding.
What did he say?
He said that
I didn't
reminds
hear.
him of you.
He's calling you a beater.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, they got to learn some way.
No, cut.
Yo, can you email it
We're just being
to her
silly.
because she didn't get it on the
She
text.
responded saying,
Can you email it to me?
"Okay."
You know what? You missed it one day. I probably told the story on a podcast. I was randomly one day. It was my booking agent was with me, actually from Daniel, and I ran.
Well, I have a
randomly
call
ran
with
into
him
Shia
on
LaBeouf.
Thursday, by the way. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted.
Wow, interesting interruption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Anyway, I was talking about the time I was kicking it with Shia LaBeouf, but hey, so
Yeah.
am I.
You ran into Shia while you were with this booking agent.
Yeah, we sat down and he ate falafels, and I tried to convince him to direct a video for me.
What do you say?
He never did it.
Could you, if you fought him, do you think you could take?
No,
Shia?
he told me to pay him. I said, of course I'm gonna pay you. I said I might not be in your budget, but you know.
I'll give you $500.
Okay, that's an interesting way to answer my question. Did you fight him? If you fought him, would you beat him?
Yeah, I beat the shit out of Shia
Out of
LaBeouf.
Shia?
Shia's kind of buff.
No, bro, he's LaBeouf.
Oh,
He's
I,
LaBeouf.
I like
okay,
the bit
man,
of
y'all niggas some pussies.
I like
Y'all
the bit of
fucking
who
sit here
Jarren can
thinking y'all
fight.
can't- You
Jarren,
thinking
I
y'all
think-
look at
no,
a nigga and be like,
Jarren-
oh, he's kind of buff. I can't fight him.
Jarren, I think you have a little bit of an inflated sense.
You have an inflated sense, he says.
I mean, have you been in the
You know,
boxing
how about
gym? You need,
how about dude? Let me break down my history. I think that's the problem. Y'all niggas kind of white, so the way y'all
go
grew
ahead,
up,
go ahead, Mr. Blackity
I
Black
grew up-
Black.
I
Go
grew
ahead,
up
Blackity.
fighting.
I'm black.
That's
Go ahead.
all we did was we fight, nigga. That's what we do.
Oh, okay.
So did the Maccabees. Is it Happy Hanukkah?
What about
So-
about Jake Paul
So
versus
you want to
Nate
have
Robinson?
a fight pissing test? Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
what we're talking
Jake
about here?
Paul.
I wouldn't be, I
Whitey,
can't beat
white,
up
white.
Jake Paul.
So
That
you're
nigga's a
blacker
professional
than all of
boxer.
us. Is that what you're saying? And you fought more than all of us. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
That's facts.
How much you want to bet?
I believe
That's
it.
facts.
You think you fought more than me?
Facts. 100%.
Okay.
100%.
As Jarren would say, okay.
Facts.
Wait, so could you take Jake Paul or no?
Not a nigga professional boxer.
He's a
boxed
YouTuber.
Yeah, dude. He came off Disney Channel.
Nah, he trained hard.
Don't matter where the nigga come from. He trained in boxing.
Did you see what he said
So he
about?
would whoop your ass. You agree?
Would you whoop my ass?
No, Jake Paul. I mean, I obviously.
Would he whoop? No, I wouldn't let him whoop my ass.
What'd you
If
do?
we're in the if me and Jake Paul's in a boxing match, yeah, he's definitely gonna win.
What if he had 6 weeks to train?
If I have I need way more than that.
Way more than that?
If you had 6 months to train, you'd beat Jake Paul's ass?
No. Boxing is a beast.
All right, if it was
bro.
just a
Boxing
street
is,
fight.
Boxing is some mental shit. You gotta have your body right. Like,
All right. What if it was just
gotta
you two
really
in a
get into some
room,
shit.
no fucking items, nothing, just you two in a room? Who wins?
Jake Paul.
Oh, and not talking boxing, street fight, whatever you want. You can bite his nuts.
Oh, I'm winning.
You got a strong nut bite?
Yeah, strong nut bite.
Oh, that
Jarren
nigga
the
finna
nut
get
biter.
grack.
Did y'all see
No,
what?
I said no items. You don't get a gun.
Well, I would like to
I
say
win. I get a knife.
Shia. It would be an interesting fight.
Shia
Jarren.
would whoop his ass.
I like to
think
see the
shit out
Shia
of
Jarren.
Shia.
I think Shia would. Shia has
I would
that
put my
scrappiness.
money on Shia, but I would want Jarren to win.
Oh, the Vegas.
course.
I would want Jarren to win too, but the
course.
Vegas odds would be.
But I'm afraid you might get Nate. You might catch the Nate.
There's no fucking way Shia LaBeouf is beating me up. At
All right,
all.
what
There's
what
no
about
way.
me and
Might catch
Aaron
an
versus you?
I beat both of y'all. Now.
No, at the same time?
Stupid, bro.
Same time.
Nah.
Hold on, you know what? Let me just get facts, bro. Let me just pull
Okay,
up
you got
niggas from my
facts that
history,
support
man.
this? Let's hear the
Let's
facts.
see your stat sheet.
Yeah, what is he
Let's-
gonna?
let's-
He's gonna
let's-
send
let's-
us
Yeah,
a
reach.
reach.
We talk all. Let me just call
said his
niggas
Golden
who grew
Glove.
up with me.
What?
Those aren't facts.
Yeah, people.
Oh, I love
Hold
this.
on, man. See if my nigga answer the phone.
All right, I get it.
Do you see what Jake Paul said to McGregor?
You know he's following just McGregor's wife, and then today Dylan Deny whatever that guy is, followed his girl too.
Buena.
Hey.
Bueno.
Oh, that's the wrong number. Who is?
My Jarren.
Hello?
No,
Oye,
you?
oye, bro. ¿Me escuchas?
Yes, Garrett there?
No, I'm no more.
Yo, he calling.
Yo, this nigga just goddamn text me. Hold up,
Wow,
man.
Jarren. That was a receipt gone wrong.
Yeah, that was bad. Let me call the facts. Facts. Bueno. Bueno.
Hold up, man. How this nigga? Fuck. Hold up, man.
That was a classic moment.
That was.
Hold on. Let me call my other nigga, man.
I'm really excited to hear how this goes.
What?
What happened?
We weren't recording,
Is he pinned? Oh, he's pinned.
but he was pinned.
That's
So you didn't record anything up until now?
no.
We got the camera, and he just.
No,
we're easy.
Another one.
We have not.
Another one.
We're easy. We got to use that, right?
What? Well, we can't. We
The
don't have
Mexican-
any-
We do. I
It
mean,
was
we have the
amazing.
video and the audio.
Okay.
Do you have his audio?
Of course.
So we're good.
This-
We'll just have
this
a little
nigga-
box with a picture of him.
I'm the executive producer, of
I'm
course. I have
this
his
nigga,
audio.
hey, the same nigga I just called. Just tell on. Let me call
So
this
the
nigga.
first guy was a Mexican man that was going to be
Yeah.
Jarren's
I
alibi.
want to know
for
who the
his-
fuck that was.
Who said? Bueno. Like not even. He didn't even say hola. He said bueno.
for his for his hands, right? He had the first hands alibi was a Mexican who didn't speak English. Who just
Spoke
went,
a little
"Bueno?"
bit of English.
But you
A
know the
little.
fact the Mexican culture is replete with boxing scrap.
For sure.
Hold on. Let me see if this
They got
nigga
hands.
answer. Let me try this shit one more time, bro. That shit crazy.
I really hope it's like an Indian telemarketer.
Hello?
I think I fucked up. Hold on.
Bueno, big dog.
Oh, there you go, nigga. I don't know how the fuck I just called you and a Mexican answered the damn phone.
Remember, he can't hear us.
For real?
Yeah. I might have called the wrong number.
Might have.
Yeah, you got my old number.
Hey, you buy a computer, bro?
Uh-uh.
I thought you were just gonna get him to like
hold on,
a test.
you got a phone? Hold on, you got an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna send you this link. Can you hop on this Zoom shit? I just want to.
This
I'm
was
over here
unnecessary.
talking to these goddamn crackers on the phone on this shit, and I'm trying to tell these niggas we grew up fighting, nigga. That's all we did was we fought. Like these niggas, you know how fucking white boys be, man.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, you know how to get on Zoom?
My girl, yeah, she not do it.
Hey, I'm about to send you a link, man. Hop on this shit. All right.
Okay, Jarren, we need to have a conversation first of all.
We have a tight schedule.
My brother, I'm not white. Okay, I
I
grew up
grew
in the
Kai,
projects. No, shut the fuck up and listen.
I don't even consider you. You know, I
No,
don't
you're
even,
no, Jarren. You pissed me off, nigga, and you need to listen to me right now.
You might be a little.
No, you need to listen to me right now. You pissed me off, bro.
You white. How am
No,
I
you
pissing
pissed me off, bro. Because you have to understand, I'm not white, bro. I grew up in the projects, and I dealt with a lot of fucking fighting, a lot of crazy shit. So I'm offended by that.
Oh, you'll be all right.
Okay.
You'll be all right, big
All right,
dog.
man.
I don't know if Kyle's upset, but he might be.
I am upset. You can't like try to call me out on some bullshit like that, man. You don't understand where my past,
Hey,
and it's very
first
disrespectful.
of all, I ain't call you out, my nigga.
You call me
I'm
white,
over here, first,
and you
if
said
you
I
getting
don't.
pissed off at some shit like this, we over here joking. We shoot the shit on this podcast every day. I'm over here just joking, fucking around. If you really getting pissed about this shit, my nigga, it's a joke. It's
Okay,
a joke.
all right. I'm just saying, bro. Like,
joking. I mean, it is what it is.
I
I mean,
hear
that's
you.
it.
I
It's
hear
a
you.
fucking joke, big dog.
I hear. I'm just not trying to like. I wouldn't come at you on that level. That's all I'm saying. I won't come at you like
But I
like,
wouldn't coming at y'all niggas no way. We do this podcast
Okay.
every fucking week, and I'm the same way. I be busting y'all balls, just joking and shit.
I,
But if
yeah,
you get
I mean,
serious about this shit, then fuck it, my nigga. Like it ain't.
I'm
like,
just saying.
You coming at me on some on a fucked up way now. Like now, how I'm supposed to take that shit?
I'm just
Like,
saying
you
like
coming at me like, oh fuck you, I'm pissed off. Like I'm over here just joking. Like
you know,
honestly, I'm joking.
I hear you.
I don't listen.
Okay.
I don't know any of your history.
Yeah.
I don't know Mac's history. I don't know Aaron's history. I'm honestly joking. Like I'm not sitting here stating facts. I don't hardly fucking know you, my
I
nigga.
know.
So I can't. I'm not sitting here. How can I talk about your history when I don't even hardly fucking know you?
I know. That's why I'm saying certain things just for me cross a line. If someone comes at me and says some shit like about like, first of all, I have sensitivity around the, motherfuckers call me, like straight white my whole life. And then if you want, what I'm saying, if you want to say like about fighting shit, like
I'm gonna be 1 million. I'm gonna keep it in 1 million. Whenever I say white boy, I don't even refer to you. I'm referring to Kyle and fucking Aaron. But I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I listen. I understand you may have some, and I ain't even trying to be funny and like on some comedian shit, but I get it. You may go through with different identity shit with the biracial shit, but it's you. That sensitivity shit is coming from another place. I'm honestly joking. I don't know y'all's history like that. So if I say some shit, let me calm down because I'm fucking. I'm mad at, but I'm not mad. I'm getting too fucking.
Is the fish burnt?
Listen.
Yeah, wait. Where's the fake fish?
Listen, man. Look, I'm sorry I came as strong as I did, man. I don't want to.
Let me say this, big dog.
All right, go ahead.
If you niggas are offended by anything I say, I honestly apologize. This is just the way I joke.
Yeah, I hear you.
I talk shit. We come on here. We shoot this shit. We that's just my character. That's just how I am. That's and maybe like I said, we don't really know each other like that.
Yeah.
So maybe when you hear it, it comes across in a different way. And so if I offended any of you guys, Max, Aaron, Kyle, my apologies.
All right, man. Well, look, my
White
bad.
guy listen, the white guy shit. Honestly,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not white.
around, man. I
And
don't,
I'll beat you.
I don't know. I'm not. I'll just be fucking around, dude. It is. What
Hey.
it
Kid,
is.
you gotta get along like me and Aaron.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I mean, look at us. And you
I-
two are causing problems. Me and Aaron are getting along. God, you gotta steal our thunder?
I hear you, man. No, I guess I'm not used to people. I mean, I know you're joking, so I understand. I guess I just felt like, people, I don't like having my pedigree questioned, you know what I mean? So that's all. But I didn't think it was.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I think it comes. I think when shit like that happens, I think with men go through this egotistical shit. Like men always trying to prove they bravado and shit. And I'm saying it's like even me. I'm with it too. So when I'm joking, and it's just me joking, bro. I
feel
honestly
you.
I have. You guys can be fucking straight up killers. I have no fucking
Okay,
idea.
I appreciate you. I get you.
Look at what Jaren's really grown. Look at that.
Jarren, I think the high school dropouts has matured Jarren.
Yeah, look at him.
He might be the Pope next.
He just dropped his guard and was like, I get it. Guys have this toxic masculinity. That was sweet.
We all do.
Look at
All
that.
right, well.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to go off at you like that.
No, you're good, man. It's good. I get it.
All right.
As I said in this morning's post, sometimes in friendships, we fight. And when we pass through the fight, we become closer. and more.
I don't consider this fight.
It was a fucking fight. Now let's move on.
No, we good.
Should we do a love song?
Listen.
He was like, I'll be
We
sweet.
should have paused for one more
I'll be
week.
yeah.
Aaron and Max brought their fucking
Negative ass.
fish. Hold on. I'll flip my fish.
He's got to flip his fish. Those things are burnt as hell. What are you cooking them on?
So
So we have the guest.
I'm fine with it.
I think it's fine.
I think it's good.
It's good, real.
We gotta get all the energy out. you know?
This is good. We're real. We're leading the people.
Drama
Sometimes
sells.
sometimes we get into
All right,
it.
so we have a guest coming in like a minute. So let me just break down who she is for a second. I'll do introductions when she comes. I know her from a long time ago. So does Kyle.
Yep.
We shouldn't go in on that.
What? Oh no! Come on.
Okay, sorry. But no, we've known her for a long time. She is a comedian and a rapper and just all around dope, good friend for many years.
Let me also say this too to the white fans out there. White fans. 'Cause listen, a lot of motherfuckers might think I'm racist or some shit. I'm not racist.
You're
when
a
I be
reverse
saying
racist.
white boy shit, I just be busting y'all balls, man.
I know.
So white people, when you hear me, even when I post shit, Max told me some shit. He saw some people saying that they felt like I was racist over shit I'm posting. It's just me, man. I'm just a live nigga like that.
I mean, I saw that. So I see sometimes the DMs and whatnot. And it's like when you post some shit like that, like, oh, the white kids, or like some white kid like beat up his mom because they were arguing about grades or whatever. And Jarren made a post on it. And, a lot of Jarren's fans are white. And I think most of them get it that you're busting balls and you're being funny. And there is there's a stereotype of white kid fighting their moms or whatever. And like you lean into that and it's a joke. And I think the vast majority of your fans understand that and are cool with it and it's funny, and some of them reposted it, and they're white. And then a couple outliers are like, that's racist, man. And honestly, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, fuck them. Don't even read that shit.
Listen,
So-
I say that to say I have nothing against white people. I love you guys.
I mean, we're besties, and I'm half white.
and you're full white. I'm half white, but
I'm
I
49% white.
also
white.
want to say, like, I don't have anything
fuck
against.
with y'all. Look at y'all. Y'all took a world.
I will say, I think it's
pillaged the
different. I get
fucking
where
world
you're
and made it a
coming.
better place.
I get where Kyle's coming from. I think the biracial aspect's a little more different than just like being some white kid from Missouri being upset that
It's weird.
And
It's
that's
different.
and when Kyle said that, that's why I took it. I was kind of getting pissed off, but when he said what he said, I took a step back and I got it. When he said he's a biracial kid and he has to go through, I get that. I get it.
Do we have to change the genre of this podcast to personal growth?
It's just,
I mean,
self-help.
Self-help, personal growth?
Maybe, bro. God, maybe.
I mean, I like what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
it's
you know,
no, it's.
yeah.
I think it's real. Like I said, I think like the white boy jokes. I don't think. I mean, I think maybe like some weird fucking redneck from Missouri might care.
That's half of Jarren's fans, so.
But yeah. Well, I'll bleep that out. I'll cut it out. But
No, keep that in there.
but I just don't think it like that shit doesn't offend me. But I could see where I think especially like that from what I've heard, that's like a common thing that I think biracial people go through. where
Biracial,
it's like,
light skin. There's always been like a little bit of a
where
light
it's like,
skin, dark skin
if
between
I'm
the
black
black
enough,
community.
am I white?
Yeah,
You
but
know what I mean? Like
even
that
light skinned
shit.
black folks,
Yeah.
who can relate to that as well.
Kyle, break it down. Break this shit down.
Well,
so we can know.
Well, actually, it's illustrated real well in Spike Lee's School Days, right, where they have this sort of beef at college, at an all-black college, between the white or the light skin and the dark skin black folks at the college, right? And there's always been this sort of thing, this energy where I think a lot of darker skinned black folks have like been, oh, you look lighter, you look passing, this, and there is a certain level of privilege that someone who's lighter skinned has. You feel me? But like at the end of the day, there's also that piece where like someone lighter skinned feels like, oh, now motherfuckers is trying to act like I'm softer. You know what I'm saying? And so like I think that there's been a level of fighting that a lot of us had to do, biracial, like even if you're full, like black, both parents are black. You had to fight, on that level within the community, and so that to me has been something I dealt with, especially growing up in Jersey in the projects, where like I was, oftentimes the target, and I had to really knuckle up, and I had to fucking stand up for myself, for my brother, and so that's where that spot comes for me. So even though I know that me and Jarren, we don't know each other that well, but there's love. You know what I mean? But if I feel like that is that a chord gets struck there, then it kind of I tense up. You know what I mean? So that's where that came from. But yeah, I understand that joking is joking, but sometimes we step on each other's toes, we get on each other's nerves. That's part of it, and we walk through it and we talk through it. So here we are.
All right.
Let me say this too. As a dark-skinned black guy, I've never, even growing up in the South, I've never dealt with dark-skinned shit. Like I hear the light skin, dark skin. I've never dealt with that shit. I've never, or at least maybe I was blind to the shit. I've never had a problem because my skin was dark. And not saying racism, I'm just saying within our own community of black people, I've never had the fucking dark skin issue. I've never felt uncomfortable being dark skinned. I always felt mad comfortable. And it might have been from my mom, because my mom is a light skinned black lady, but she's always she didn't play that like color shit. Like she always I don't know. I just never dealt with that shit.
So we brought in an expert.
We have an expert on race relations here.
Listen, it's gonna be okay, guys.
What you smoking?
Is this working?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Okay.
Great.
So this is what happened. Well, first I'll introduce you. Then I'll tell
Listen,
you.
you invite me to a party, and this is what I walk into. I feel like I'm being pranked.
Wait, do you know who?
Perfect.
Do you know who has been fighting? Could you tell who else
Kyle.
was?
It sounds like Kyle and
It
Jarren.
sounds like Kyle. You know Kyle. So
We were fighting, but
but now it's all good. We're changing this to a self-help podcast. We're re-genreing. Okay, real quick. Emma,
Well, mom's here, so
your
here.
Where your mom at?
Emma, this is Aaron, comedian, friend, roommate. That's Jarren. I don't know where he is for you. Rapper, friend, and I manage him.
Boys.
And then Kyle is the executive producer. You can't see, but you can hear, and you know him well.
yeah.
So we were about to prepare for your entrance. We're going to play a Lil Frex song, and
We got into it a little bit. It wasn't too crazy, but
Kyle got into it.
Out.
And you heard the tail end of it. So now that everyone's happy, Jarren looks thrilled
I
about
signed
this
on. I was like,
evening.
"What's up?" Max was like,
Yeah, I saw that it was taking
we're dealing with
your
something.
audio a
please.
second to connect. I was like, all right. Anyways, so yeah, everybody. This is Emma. Emma is a rapper. Emma is a comedian. Emma has her own podcast. Emma does a bunch of
It's
shit.
actually not a podcast.
I don't
It's just a show.
care. Kyle, you want to play one of her songs?
Yeah, can I play a little clip from our shit, yo?
Listen, can I judge this? Can I give it?
Please
can I
judge
give
it.
honest? Can I be honest with it?
All right.
Oh, you
Like,
can give
if
it honest
if
feedback.
If it's
but
trash, I'm a.
you can
I'm gonna
give
let
it
you
honest
know.
feedback, but positive feedback only as well. So as
you
long
go.
as the honesty
Gotcha.
is positive, then yes.
All right. What if it's negative?
When I was dead drunk, man, I couldn't picture this. I murder shows like I'm Dexter, bitch. Bag the microphone for forensic evidence. I dedicate every song to my friends. Won't stop till my mom's independent in a private residence with a picket fence and a bands drop new shit like I'm on a juice cleanse. Us over everything, us over everything. Fuck the old shit, we on to better things. Solid gold chick, yeah, spread my wings and take a solid gold shit over everything. Us over everything, us over everything. Fuck the old shit, we on to better things. You better know, bitch, my team is everything. My team is everything. Yo, you better sing us over everything. Everything, everything. Us over everything.
I honestly can't even hear it. I can't even judge
Us
it.
over everything.
Yeah,
hear
I'm
shit?
pretty sure you fucking dope though. Judging by the way you hold that e-cigarette.
Life gave me lemons and I turned it into ketamine. Damn, this ketamine tastes mad lemony. Wash it down with Hennessy, mix it with some ecstasy. That's a secret recipe. Had to put it
Did
down for
anyone
the
even hear the shit?
It's too much. I got to listen to that shit on my personal time.
Oh, damn.
What do you mean it's too much?
We can't really make this the sound quality doesn't sound good.
Word, yeah, it was sounding shitty for me too. And it has nothing to do with that. So, isn't there a line in there that says "Peace to the Sofa King"? Is that song?
That's a different song.
Oh,
I think there was. Yeah, there's definitely a Sofa King reference. I'm sorry. There's definitely a Sofa King reference somewhere, but
How long you been rapping?
I was rapping for probably since 2013, so 7 years. I'm more into comedy these days, though.
So you quit rapping, or you
Yeah, quit rapping. I'll come back when the game needs me, and they will. But
too much WAP out here for you?
no, I feel like I'm the originator of the WAP.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
She has some hits.
Do you have a WAP song? A song about WAP?
They're all basically WAP songs.
Oh, okay.
They're all about Italians.
Yeah.
They're all about what?
Italians.
I said they're all about Italians. No, but they're
So all Italians got WAP?
No, bro.
Jarren.
You don't know WAP? That's like a slur for Italian.
I was
Yeah.
talking about fucking wet ass pussy.
no, I know.
She was doing this thing. The rap.
We're doing the thing. We're Ali G'ing.
I don't know what we're doing.
My bad. That's what I thought you meant. You was like you the originator. of
Jarren's
the WAP.
super heated right now, so his brain is. It's fine.
Wait, so
I'm
is the
not
fight
even
over?
mad. I'm cool.
No, we're chilling.
I wouldn't even consider the fight.
The fight's
Oh,
over,
okay.
but like right after a fight where you're still kind of tender. That's
Yeah,
what's
you
going
need
on
a
right
cigarette then.
I'm cool.
I'm
Now. You're
I'm
not
also,
cool.
I'm also
They're
cool.
not cool. They're not cool.
Now Max is just instigating.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so Emma, what's new?
Yo.
What's going on? I haven't seen you.
Sofa King, how's the
Yes.
biz?
Awful. How are you though? Tell us what you've been up to in New York.
I feel like, are you allowed to say you're doing well right now? Because I am doing well, but it's like a weird time to
Yes,
say
of
that.
course.
You can do it.
What have you been up to?
So I got my show on Instagram. It's called That's What I Heard. I also do a show called Marg Walks, and just like working on
Hold on, I'm
developing
sorry.
that into a longer format show,
Jarren's cooking
which has
dinner.
been pretty fun and
Continue.
exciting.
Marg Walks
So
is dope. I've been watching all this shit, bro. And
I've been seeing.
should be
That's what I
slapping.
heard.
Yeah.
Where do you think it could go? Like off the gram?
I think it could go to the television.
Ooh. Jarren's back.
So what do you have there? What you eating
Arguing
there?
with this nigga Kyle don't make me burnt my motherfucking food.
Oh my god.
Look, he's got burnt vegan fish.
Look at this
All right,
shit,
so
man.
she's telling us about her show. It'll be on TV soon. How did that thing
No,
start?
I don't. I
It'll
wouldn't
be on
say it'll
TV
be on TV soon. But that's just where we're trying.
That's the trajectory.
What's the show about?
It's a question answer show. It's a viewer questions. I answer viewer.
what are the
questions.
questions like?
It's a comedy
What's like an
show.
Well, let's
example?
ask her a question.
Well,
Or
let's-
yeah, give us an example.
We're
then we'll ask her a
terrible
question.
interviews. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry,
know.
Emma. We're trying. Please have mercy on us.
We're not good at this.
Well, I guess you just have to watch it because it's hard to like explain.
Was this on the PBS?
Yeah, it's on NPR.
It was on NPR.
Kyle, what's in it?
Okay.
Ask a question that's
No,
similar
it's
to
on
the
the gram.
question
Follow
she
me on
answered.
the gram.
We're gonna do a
What
little.
shit?
That's what I heard.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
You said you've been watching them.
Max, you're making me feel awkward.
What?
Yeah.
We're
like
not good at this.
You're thirsty, like questioning. So I don't know.
Thirsty
Like
questioning.
yeah. Aaron, can you help us out here?
Yeah, I'll help. I was trying to. So that's what I heard. What's the other one called? Marg Walks?
Yeah, Marg Walks. It's like, 'cause now that we can drink, get to go cocktails in the city for the first time. I have a guest on. We go get a margarita, walk around,
Oh, that is cute. It's
shoot the
it's-
shit. I'm shooting the Marg Walks Christmas special. I have an out of work mall Santa coming on this weekend. We're gonna walk over, see the tree.
That is great. Wait,
Yeah.
so it's legal to drink in New York right now on the street?
What'd you say?
It's legal to drink on the street right now in New York?
Sorry, you just broke up.
It's legal. Are you on the right one?
Is it legal? I don't know, but we're doing it. It's the first
Hey,
time
this is horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
I'm on the
Hey,
wrong
hold up,
Wi-Fi.
man. We gotta get
I'm
this
on the
shit
wrong
right.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's
I
not
feel
good.
like
Okay, I'll call you right back.
It's not.
I'm gonna send you a new link, Emma.
Okay.
It'll be better. This is no, I love it.
You do? You
Yeah.
love the train wreck?
No, yeah. There's a level of train wreck going on.
What
that
should I
think
be
is
on? No, I
quite-
was on the
quite
right
interesting.
one.
5G, right?
Wow.
This was bad.
I don't think it was bad.
You don't think it was bad?
It was bad.
No. I think I think, bro. I don't know. I think there's something to the badness.
To the bad?
I mean, I'd like to rewatch it.
I don't want to rewatch it.
Because like when you're in like an awkward experience that's really bad, but you're like present for it. I think there's something to that shit.
We are struggling. Let me
That is so funny.
record on this computer. Emma, nothing just
Yeah.
happened. Just forget everything. We're gonna.
Are we starting over?
That's a restart. Yeah, we're gonna reboot.
Okay.
We're probably gonna keep it anyway, though.
Yeah,
We'll go from the top. We'll go from the top.
We'll keep a little.
We'll
bit
keep
of
a
it.
little bit of it
A
though.
little bit of it.
I got pissed.
Oh, I know. I was looking at Nextdoor. I was looking at like.
Yeah, you
I was
were
looking
trying
at,
to do
like-
anything to just get out of the
I
moment.
was like looking at. There was like a dead cat near my road, and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." Anything but focusing on the fight.
that was awful.
But Jared doesn't call it a fight. It's being passionate.
Yeah. Jarren, how's the fish?
Look at this goddamn okra, nigga. Look how burnt it is.
All right. So, Aaron, fix this.
Okay. Hello. Welcome back. The internet was bad. Here, Max is fucking up. He's feeling awkward. He can't handle it right now. We have Dr. Frex is her Zoom name.
And my Venmo name. So
And her Venmo name, Venmo.
And hit
She's
me
got
up.
No OnlyFans. No OnlyFans.
No OnlyFans?
No.
not yet, but why not though? It's
Why not?
everyone seems to be doing well.
What
on
would your
it.
boyfriend say?
I mean, who cares? If I can make a couple $100,000,
right?
I mean, I wouldn't really do it, but
Uh,
I guess
don't
I wish
support
I
sex
could. It's
workers?
aspirational.
Aaron froze because Aaron has the cult. What was the cult upbringing?
the group.
Yeah, the group. Sorry.
Yeah, I was.
Did it trigger your group
Oh,
stuff?
okay.
It did trigger my group stuff a little bit. I was like, "Whoa, that's not very loving. And that's not a good loving relationship." If she's got an OnlyFans, but that's good though. OnlyFans is nice.
I've
I
never
would
been
do
on
it.
it.
I've not been on it. I just actually a friend of mine just showed me her OnlyFans today. Like she's like, "Yo, this is my OnlyFans."
And?
I felt strange looking at it.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Did she tell you, or can you just see on the page like how much people make? I've never been to the site, but
I was too shy to ask like, "Yo, how much bread are you pulling?" You know what I mean? Because like, what if it's nothing?
No, she's pulling money for sure.
Or,
You can
Yeah.
see.
Like,
on,
what if it's
you can
like
see. It's
$5?
kind of like Patreon.
Max
like
is
you
like,
can
she's
see.
hot. She's making dough.
No.
You see that ish?
I'm a business guy, good with numbers.
yeah.
Okay, you're like that's a profitable woman right there.
100%. All right, Jarren, what's going through your brain right now?
Well, he fucked up the
I'm
fish.
good. My vibe fucked up now.
From the fish?
Nah, it's just the interview just seemed the energy ain't right.
I'm sorry, man. I screamed at you, man. My bad, bro. I got a little passionate. But how's the fish?
The fish cool. It ain't even that. It's just when the energy just I'll be all right. I get myself back up. The energy just ain't there.
You know, Emma,
Is
we've had
is
a
it
long
my
week.
fault?
No, I ain't got nothing to do
You're
with it.
great.
it's not.
You're very comforting,
Not a-
honestly. You make me feel better. I feel like
Okay, good.
it's safer with you here.
We're
I'm
hoping that you.
just here to help.
You feel very non-judgmental. We needed some feminine energy. Like me and Max got in a big fight last week. It's just been a lot of
About what?
No.
Oh yeah.
What
A little.
about what?
about what?
Well, we're roomies, and, he hasn't been in therapy for as long as I have.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a way
Look.
to reignite the
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
No, he's.
We had a complicated living situation, and
We could.
I don't know if we should hash into it. Maybe you are the doctor on this episode.
Maybe honestly, I am Dr. Frex, and I'm here to help. And listen, I've known Max a long time, so I'm gonna be sympathetic towards you. I think
Towards me.
in this
No.
situation. No, towards Aaron, my new friend.
Yeah, no, we just okay. So
We could talk about it. Fuck it.
Living with Max is a lot. Would you? I don't know if
A
you've
lot of
ever,
fun?
If you've none, it is a lot of fun. It comes with a lot of negatives too. It's a lot,
It's a lot.
Let me ask you this: How long? I might have missed it. How long you know Max?
Like
Like
a
I'd say
decade.
like 8 years, maybe 9.
You ever lived
10.
with him?
No, but I've been around him a lot. And so, look, Max, here's the deal.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. The doctor's in. One of the sweetest, most caring, generous guys, high strung to the point of insanity, quite frankly.
No, it is kind of yeah. Whatever.
So there's a high strung and Max, hold tight, all right? Just hold tight because we love you, but you need to hold tight and take it a little L, all right? There's the high strung.
Can you go back to fighting with him?
There's a
Do you
high.
remember the way he screamed
Oh,
at
please.
you?
The high-
Kyle screamed at you, barely fucking knows you, and he just screamed at you, super out of
This is how.
pocket.
Super
out of pocket.
This is him proving his own high strongness.
Yeah.
Super out of pocket.
Him proving it
Emma,
by.
thanks for coming by.
So then he does the classic deflection move.
It's okay. It's okay, Max. We're not ganging up on you. I'm a fan. I'm a Sofa King fan.
There
Me
you go.
too. Love the
We're
Sofa
all
King.
fans.
We're all
But
fans of the
I
Sofa
feel
King.
Aaron's pain.
It's great. There are pros and cons to the Max show. You know what I mean?
There you go.
The Max
Yeah.
show's a lot of fun sometimes, and it's kind of why you want to be around Max is the Max show.
Yeah.
You know. But then sometimes the Max show gets on your nerves, and you're like, I don't like the Max show for this reason. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
this
Right.
segment is trash.
Yeah, yeah.
But you hold on because the Max show is actually great. It's a good show. Little up and down
So that's been the context of the roommate ship.
of the roommate ship.
And then every now and then things can come to a head, right?
things that come
Go
to a head.
ahead.
You know, I had been kind of the house mediator for a while. You know, the middleman.
Between just the two of you?
Between
There's
the two
another person?
No, there's another person.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where it gets crazy. You know,
Gotcha.
Well, he moved out. He's moving out.
he's moving out,
Oh, so there's okay. Gotcha.
and so yeah, you want to take it from here?
So I get my understanding is that, for someone who lives fairly boundaryless and is, a lot and a mess and loud and, all the things that I am, to then, I put up a boundary around what I wanted, around like getting a new roommate. Like, this is what worked for me, this is what doesn't. Which maybe in a normal situation would be one thing. However, because I think, from my understanding of the way I am, where like being a lot and like not the most considerate roommate and all these different things is like, it may be okay because I don't ask for a lot in return in terms of like boundaries. But then when I put up a boundary, it's kind of like, well, that's kind of unfair. You don't really have the wherewithal to do that because you've been kind of stopping on everybody's boundaries.
And we experience this with the friends group, and it's hard to
Like when y'all would cheat in the game, I wasn't allowed to call you guys cheaters for some reason
because
I'm
Max
loud?
was like such a pain in the ass all the time that like
So
if
you guys were allowed to
it
cheat.
took away a lot of his general credibility, right, to call folks out because he was consistently out of pocket, right? And so it's like that vibe. And so I think it's like this in this situation. And I guess you guys are still trying to avoid some details, so it makes it
no,
hard.
I mean, well, there was a girl roommate possibly, and Max didn't want to live with the girl, and
What'd you do, Max?
He just put up a hard line. Oh no, he
He's
didn't
like,
do
I don't want to live
anything.
with a girl. I don't feel comfortable in this situation with this,
That's
with
real.
like a super hot girl moving in. You know what I mean? Like that's not the
Gotcha.
vibe for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I think I can get that.
So whatever. And then it wasn't just my stuff. But yes, I'm a lot, and then I put a boundary kind of on there's some unfairness around that, which I totally get. And then
And then Aaron.
I snapped. I lost my mind. I snapped and I was over it. But to be fair,
Aaron, let me ask you this:
Yeah.
what was the point that made you snap?
the point was over the past month, I've heard both of them bitch the whole time about like Max scared the room wasn't going to get filled, right? My other roommate, who's a good friend of mine who I moved to LA with, was scared that he wasn't going to get the room filled and all this shit. Both were kind of mad, right? And I was like, it's finally over. I didn't really give a shit who was going to be coming through that door. You know what I mean? I was like, the room's filled. No more beef in the house. Like, tensions have been kind of weird in the house, you know? The other roommate doesn't really like the Max show as much as I do, you know? And I was excited that it was going to be over. But
Not the Max show, but the
no. But the beef in the
Yeah.
house, you know what I mean? Just I like both. I'm
Yeah.
not. I didn't pick sides.
You rock with it.
But then I thought it was finally over, and then it wasn't, and I was like, "Fuck you!" That's kind of how I felt. But now,
What's the Max show that the other roommate don't like?
well, so what's kind of I'm messy. I think that's his biggest.
Yeah.
The thing was, I've been super. Emma, you know how I work. I'm kind of blinders.
Are
like
you
I'm just,
are you still on the Red Bull situation? Is it worse than ever?
I think it's Red
That
Bull
nigga
and
still
Monster
be
now.
taking
He's
Red
added
Bulls.
Monster.
That nigga drink Red Bulls like
Damn shame.
gonna
Unbelievable.
say,
Well, here's
Jarren?
what I think happened with the roommate.
No,
I
well,
think
let
you
me-
guys all went to the grocery store together, maybe. And then Max and the roommate said, we're going to buy this peanut butter together and we're going to split it. And then Max wanted it split exactly 50-50 to the point where he's weighing it out on a scale. And he felt like the other roommate was taking more peanut butter. So he threw the jar of peanut butter through a glass window. Does this sound correct?
similar.
I'd say
Close?
it's actually pretty correct. I'd say that's pretty close to. I'll say that was my perspective on it. I think, and that's what made me so mad. You know?
So. Aaron, you just went off. You just started going.
Yeah. Oh, I just went off, you know?
And that's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Like when you get into the rage mode, right? Like we talked about in the last episode,
Yeah.
when you went at a huge huge black man after a recovery meeting and called him a soy boy and
Libtard cuck boy.
a libtard cuck boy.
Yeah.
And then a fight ensued, right? So
Yeah.
so you know how to get folks where it's going to affect them.
Yeah. And I have, different strategies when the anger kicks in, but I was like, well, this should hurt a little bit. But
But there's been a reconciliation.
Yeah.
The reconciliation is tearing at the seams.
No,
right now. A little.
I'm fine.
No, just a little.
Oh boy.
Lord be. No, but it's fine now. We're gonna get a cute Indian boy to move in the
Really?
house. Yeah, a few Indians reached out to us.
Oh,
Hopefully,
wow.
Max doesn't fuck any of them, and it should be fine. I was hoping that it would be like a gay dude, and then Max and them like end up in a relationship.
Easy,
That's
easy.
the only way. Jared, you've never had roommates, have you?
I can't do that.
We roomed together on tour a couple nights.
I can't do it.
I would sing to wake him up.
I
He
can't
was
do
angry.
it. I can't do that shit. I can't do that shit. I just can't.
You can't have roommates.
What about domestic partnerships? I know. So you got a live-in situation, Frex, right?
Yep. We live together. I live with my boyfriend. This is
I
our
can't do that neither no more.
third year.
Three. She's 3 in.
Just
Well,
you
we're-
two?
Yeah, I'm in the third. Just
Okay.
started the third.
Of living together or being together?
Of living together. We've been together between 3 and 5 years. It's hard to say.
Hard to say. I remember that.
And then, Jarren, how long did you live together with your ex?
From 2008 until 17.
Okay, so 8-9 years.
That's
a
a long
stretch.
run.
That's a long. Yeah.
That's a stretch upstate. Aaron, what is your record in terms of cohabitation?
Not great. I've lived with a lot of weirdos. That's what scared me too. Is I didn't want to live with another fucking weird autistic guy who like annoys me. You know?
So Max.
no, but
No, it's like Max
sweet.
is the only one of those types he
Yeah,
can handle.
I
Like,
want
yeah.
to be the only autistic.
Yeah, Max is like, but Max is fun, and also he's not like, you know what I mean.
Well,
also,
sorry.
I don't want a roommate who's gonna like hate Max's messiness again. You know what I mean? I'm fine with it. I don't care. I can deal with looking at a few Red Bull cans. That's
Couple,
also kind
2,
of
3 maybe.
yeah, a few.
So part of the issue, going back to that
Per
for
hour.
1 second, I didn't. So he told me that there's been beef in that house for last month. Maybe I'm crazy. I had no idea.
No, I
So
know.
that
That happened in the kitchen 2 weeks ago when he was like, "Wait, you've been mad about my messiness to the other roommate," and I was like, "I'm getting out of this room."
I had no idea. So I didn't know we were in a beef. So that was a thing too. Because we're like friends too. Me and the other guy have been friends for a while. Like we're all 3 friends. I had no idea he was mad at me. Whoopsies. And that's on me.
But whatever, it's fine. But
Well, it's on both of y'all because you know it takes two. You know what I mean? You got to communicate. If
Oh
you're
yeah,
pissed,
it's communication, caca. But that's fine.
exactly. But it's fine. We have a cute Indian boy moving in.
Yeah.
A cute Indian scientist. And
Oh,
so
you're
you're
a
saying-
scientist.
that 3 Indian scientists have reached out to us.
That's
yeah.
dope.
Wow.
So those are the.
Are y'all niggas good now? Has it been awkward and shit since y'all?
Not until about 5 minutes ago for me.
I'm still fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm vibing. Who gives a shit? Christmas is coming up. I don't care.
You're a Christmas guy.
Oh, I love Christmas.
Clearly a Christmas guy.
Love Christmas.
Frex, Christmas.
Yeah, excited. I don't know what it's gonna be like this year.
Yeah.
I just want cash.
What you get your significant other?
I don't want to say in case this comes out. I don't want to ruin that.
Oh.
No one's listening to this podcast at PS5.
Yeah,
Not
what kind of listenership you guys got here?
Millions.
3,000.
Millie Billies.
6 million.
It's building.
It's
In the
building.
milli.
What's
you
it
getting
like
him a
having Max
PS5?
as your manager, Jarren?
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. He started being my manager. We did one. We really hadn't done too much shit. I'm gonna be honest with you because of COVID. So I can't fully judge him. As far I would say this, he is, he's on top of shit. So I can't really completely give him a 100% assessment just because we really hadn't, we hadn't really done too many movements because of COVID. We as soon as we started doing shit, but as far as like keeping up with day-to-day shit and fucking being, he's I like him.
He almost
He's
made
next.
fire. He almost said it.
Shit. He's fired.
What I almost say?
I thought you almost said he's fire. I thought you were about to like really prop him up, but then you were like,
nah, I fuck with Max, man. I fuck with Max because
Max
lukewarm.
Max is not happy.
no, he's not. That hurt him
He
a
feels
little bit.
underappreciated by his friends and his colleagues.
100%.
Hey, that hurt
Y'all
him.
don't deserve me, which is fine.
listen. I honestly, for what he's been doing, for what he can do
For
right
what I have
now,
to
he's
work
been
with.
he's been dope. But we'll see once COVID let up and we can move a little. We'll see. Like so, and plus he couldn't really do anything because of I was in the situation that had me locked, so we couldn't really move. That's why I say as soon as I got out of the situation to where I was locked down, I couldn't do shit. COVID hit, so we really hadn't. So I can't give him
Understood.
the true assessment. But so
Given
far,
what I've had to
so
work
good.
with, I'd say A++.
He's been a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's great. Let's give
He's a
Max
sweetheart.
props. Max, you're great. Should we all give him compliments? 3 compliments to boost him back up?
What was I gonna say?
What are you
He
smoking?
asked. Jewel.
Do you ever run the Jewel?
I've run the Jewel several times.
All right.
Kyle, thoughts?
Hey, I want to bring you back because this segment. This is our segments usually.
Yeah, we're not doing
Well,
it
no,
justice.
I would like to
Yeah,
say this.
Is it me? Because I can
No,
go
it's not
up
you.
or down.
Nah,
Okay.
man.
You're great.
We started off, man.
We've
The
never
energy
been-
got all fucked up. It started off, and I feel like you are an interesting guest, and I don't think we're not giving you the justice you deserve.
Okay.
I appreciate that. We're gonna save it though. We're gonna make it work by the
No,
end
we're
of
gonna
this.
still post this shit.
There
We'll go ahead and
is.
come back.
Jarren
Jaren's
brings
a
a
sweetie.
certain
Look
level
at
of
him.
credibility to the situation.
That's right.
What does?
Jaren's presence.
Exactly. Look.
Jarren loved to hear that. Look at his face. He's trying to hide a smile, bro.
Give me the smile. Come on, man.
You know, I'll do what I can do.
That was a good moment.
Hey, okay, Emma, this is a fun. We normally do a topic called the Ween of the Week, right? Someone.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, you're losing me.
What the Ween of the Week?
The Ween of the what? Go on. Tell me. What's the problem?
No, this is what we normally do. We name someone who's been kind of a bitch or a ween for this week, right?
Oh, I thought we were gonna look at pictures. Okay.
No. Oh, you thought we were gonna look at penis pictures? Yeah, Kyle, pull that up.
She's playing a good joke.
Get the pics up.
That was a nice. Yeah, I like that one.
So what's someone this week that's really grinded your gears? Someone who's really upset you this week in the news, even in personal life. What's been going on?
De Blasio. I'm ready to join a fucking militia. Okay.
You're over De Blasio.
I've had enough. I'm over Cuomo. I'm over De Blasio. I
changed.
swear to God, I'm like becoming a militia member at this point.
You've changed.
Like open up America.
Harassment case
You're
going
becoming
on.
a proud.
I know.
Frex.
Move
And
to the
nobody's
south.
gonna. Yeah, he's
Move
a
to Atlanta.
psychopath.
Yo,
I might.
Frex,
Atlanta, you'll be all right.
you've changed.
Like,
Lil Frex, you've changed because you were like about him, earlier in the game, right? Because I remember listening to, you don't like to call the podcast the show, and you were like kind of bigging him up, right? And now what's changed?
I remember when we did the song "Coughing on a Stranger," I put him all in the video.
That's right.
I was relieved to have Cuomo at the beginning of the lockdown because he was the only one giving any information. So his like little daily things. We were in like a very, very scary, bad situation in New York here in like April, May, March, April, May. Very scary. It was like terrifying. There was like 15,000 people died.
Sure.
It was 2 months. And so his presence was very calming to me. Now I just think it's been handled so badly. And I've just had enough. I think they're destroying small businesses in the city that only benefits big corporations. It's like, why are we doing this? This is all like the only thing left is going to be Amazon and Starbucks.
So when you say handle badly, because he's like keeping shit locked too
Yeah,
much,
and just
or
the
what?
way they're doing it. I'm like, especially with the restaurant industry, it's like, dude, like hundreds of thousands of people in the city work in the restaurant business. It's immigrants, low-income folks, artists. It's not even just people in the restaurants. It's the distributors, the guy who sharpens the knives, like the beer people. It's just such a big ecosystem. And the way that they treated the restaurants is like unforgivable to me.
What'd they do to the restaurants that you would have suggested they'd done differently? I'm honestly asking.
Like they had no plan or communication. So it's like, so first there was like the full shutdown. but the restaurants still have bills and rent. Like there was no relief on that. Then they start opening it back up, but they weren't ever really saying when. So then restaurants out of their own pockets spend thousands of dollars to comply with the outside dining rules, which was like a huge hardship for people, but they did it because it was the only way to survive. So like building those structures, blah, blah, blah. Then they all spent thousands more trying to winterize. And they're just going to shut them down again. They just shut them down again.
What could they have done differently?
Even though they could not shut them down is how I feel, actually.
Well, I mean, Cuomo's been
1% of the spread in New York is coming from restaurants.
So you think that restaurants should just be open?
I think they should be open at
Outside.
the caps that they were at before they got shut down, which is 25% capacity, no bar service. Nobody thinks that there should be like a packed bar, people six deep. Nobody's arguing for that. Nobody's arguing for packed restaurants, but you have to allow them to do business. It's like people are just so fucked. People put their whole lives into these businesses. The dudes in the kitchen, they're immigrants. They're not even going to get any type of no stimulus, no unemployment, nothing. People are fucked.
Why do you think he's doing it if it's so bad?
Honestly, I think they're both kind of power hungry goons.
Well, they've been that way the whole time, and they got rewarded for it, right? Like Cuomo was low key the reason why all those people died, because he made coronavirus people go back into the nursing homes.
Coronavirus people.
He did. He got everybody.
He's gonna catch our broiness at every corner.
So it's his fault, and then he got an Emmy for it, because everyone was like, "Look at how good his TV show was, his fucking press conferences." I mean, it's a trash system, but those are the good guys, apparently. That's all you have.
I thought so at the beginning, but now I'm not thinking so. I really am starting to think that Cuomo is just Donald Trump. Liberal Donald.
You know what you should do?
Quote unquote liberal Donald. He's like, we're going to do the vaccine the biggest and the best. New York is going to have it first. We're going to do it the best. Like, shut up, bro.
You should kill him.
Listen. It's not off the table.
So I say this is what you do. You get your plan together, you and your husband, you and your boyfriend. Fuck it, kill him.
We'll bankroll it.
I mean, the two options aren't good because the governor of Georgia is Brian Kemp, who's like one of the
that's
you know what? I fuck with Kemp through this whole
spending.
shit. At first I hated on Kemp, but now I fuck with Kemp. My nigga, I fuck with him.
Isn't he like he's like we're open, right? Is that correct?
I love it. I love it. We open.
We're open.
I fuck with Kemp.
Like I never thought I would be like militia curious, but I am now.
Militia curious.
Why don't you move to Atlanta?
I might.
It's good for TV shit, I heard.
I heard that too.
TV shit. We
Yeah,
open.
it's like number 2
Tyler
now.
Perry, we open.
We got
I'm
the
like,
best strip clubs.
okay.
That's
I've never been to a strip club.
Oh, do you think you ever will?
What?
You think you'll ever visit one?
I'm open. It's just like
You and
no
your
one's ever
boyfriend,
asked.
your
No one's
boyfriend
ever asked me to go.
he never want to go to the strip club?
No one's ever asked me to go. Not a friend, not a boyfriend.
If you're ever in Atlanta, I'll take you out to the strip club.
Okay, that would be a lot of fun. Let's do that.
Let's go.
Thank you.
You got the invite.
Thank you.
This is picking up.
It's picking up. But now that you said that, the pressure.
No. See, now that you said that,
Yeah,
it was fine.
You just let
You
it
could just
ride.
take the
Listen,
flow.
ever since I went on my restaurant lobby rant,
I thought it was great.
Things
Let's
have been
rant
picking
some
up.
more.
Yeah, that's good. So you're a Trump supporter now, which is interesting.
I'm more MAGA than I've ever been. Let's put it that way. I'm yelling, open it up everywhere I go.
I feel him. I can't front. I feel him, man. I mean, especially in this situation to where, especially they're not cutting people these checks, and it's like, how can people work? You do some illegal shit, you go into jail. So it's like they kind of got you by the balls. There's nothing you could do but just fucking go poor. It's shitty.
I know
It's shitty. And
there's no good answer.
It ain't. I mean, opening up, they should just open this shit up and let the restaurants operate.
With restrictions,
definitely with restrictions, and all the super shutdown shit. That shit is just not working, and it's not beneficial for nobody. In the beginning, when the shit first started, I was kind of like, oh man, they're gonna open up. And here in Atlanta, I was feeling like, oh shit, they're gonna open up gyms, because we didn't know what the pandemic was. We didn't know how. It was new.
It was slow down there.
And now I feel it. Now it's like, it's cool. I'm happy shit is open.
Yeah. And look, I agreed with the first shutdown because there's like nobody knew what was going on. But we were supposed to now have spent all this time preparing, I thought, for the next thing. So we didn't have to do that again. but it seems like people did absolutely nothing. So
What do you think's going to
did
happen?
absolutely nothing. So that's why I say,
Emma, are you going to take the
MAGA
vaccine?
2024. What?
Are you going to take the vaccine?
Hey, Jarren 2024.
Jan 2024. I'll be your running mate.
No.
All right. Unfortunately, Max beat you to it.
I think
I don't know
we
if
can
that's
run
the
against
ticket,
them.
though.
I think Frex should run against you.
I think you do sell a good ticket.
You need a female on the ticket these
a
days.
white female. Oh
Okay?
shit!
Let me tell you something. I'll
Yeah,
go Karen. I'll go
be-
Karen all over this country.
White,
Secretary of
I might
something.
win. Shit.
I will
You got a
complain
white
to
female?
all types of people all over this country.
So,
We'll get it done.
Frex,
Max,
what-
I'm sorry, bro. I gotta
oh my
get
God.
rid of you.
What?
He just got rid of you, bro.
Yeah, he just
No,
got
no,
rid of
no.
you.
I got
Okay,
a
I'll
new
tell you.
fucking
He just
vice
asked for your
president.
letter of resignation.
I'll tell
bro.
you what. The only other option here is I could be president and Emma could be my vice.
Nah, it ain't gonna
Yep.
work.
Nah.
Yep.
All right, so what's going to happen, Frex? Like,
Wait, Emma, are you taking the vaccine if it's available?
no, why would you interrupt my question
Uh,
right
I
after
had
that?
asked a second
Well,
ago.
I t-
Before that, though.
it's to me the vaccine is like getting married. It's a nice idea. We'll say, do we actually want to do it? We don't know. It's a nice idea though.
I like your answer on that.
You smoke cigarettes, though. It's not like you're a
That was a
health.
bit of a can kick.
Yeah, but you're not also
Yeah.
like a hell. Like you don't care that much, right? You would.
Yeah,
take
no,
it.
I tried tweeting the other day, and I tweeted, "Look, if you've ever hooked up with me, you don't need to worry about what's in the vaccine."
I saw that. That was good.
Listen, let me say this though.
was a good
I see people using that same analogy, Aaron. Like, yo, you smoke cigarettes, you do cocaine, is whatever. But you know what those things do. Like,
Yes.
cigarettes give you cancer. Like, hey, you got your choice. The vaccine, we don't really. I mean, not. You just don't know. So you don't want to be the test dummy at first. Not saying that the shit.
Yeah,
could
but
be
it's gonna be. We're gonna let the doctors and nurses and old people take it, and let's see what happens to them. By the time
Yeah.
it gets to us, we'll be fine, and we'll get it in our necks. No one gives a shit.
I'm taking it.
No, I'm taking it immediately. They won't let you go see concerts if you don't.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep you
Who are
cooped
you
up.
dying to see in concert?
Imagine Dragons, whoever.
Me?
Jarren
Oh, wow,
Benton,
hit on
That was dope.
whoever
Really?
I want to.
Was that a real
Yeah, I
answer?
would love to see Imagine
That's
Dragons.
great.
You can't go to a
That's
big
great.
arena show if you're not vaccinated. Live Nation won't allow it.
Live Nation.
I want to see Frex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Frank,
Yeah.
you're gonna be rapping again by then. You're gonna pull
Yeah.
out a comedy, and you're gonna be like, "This." Was
I haven't
dumb.
been on stage since March, and I don't even know if I have like the lung capacity at this point. Like, you don't realize how much just performing regularly trains your lungs and your body to be able to do it. Like, I don't know what would happen if I tried to.
It do. I was we was about to do a show and I was practicing a little bit. I was out of breath, like within
Yeah, we had
less than 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Jared
I
had
bet.
his first
I'm
show
scared.
since Corona planned for fucking South Dakota, like a month ago, and we looked like 2 days before, and it was literally the worst county in the country for Corona, and so we didn't end up going, but
Yeah.
oopsies.
I don't know. It's like you didn't realize, like even like okay, so when the shutdown happened, did you guys just stay home or what was your
Nah,
deal? Like, I'm talking like
I
last spring.
convinced Kyle to move to LA, and we built a studio.
Oh yeah,
So
I
no.
forgot you guys did that.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But Max and I are savages in that respect. We just we go out and spread.
Yeah, we've been
You're
spreaders.
super spreaders.
100%.
Not super. We're spreaders.
Super spreaders.
Super
Max
is like
is-
going to
Max
We
big
don't have that
events
many
with mad
customers.
people.
If we had more customers, we would be super
Yes,
spreaders.
we're
Max
aspiring
spread all types of
aspiring
shit.
super spreaders.
Aspiring super
If you got bumps, if something on your vagina or some shit breaking out,
If you've hooked up with Max, you don't need to worry about what's in the vaccine.
nah.
Listen, that format fits everything.
That's true.
That's all anybody tweets now. If something, you need to worry about what's in the vaccine.
Yeah.
That is the new thing.
Oh, but and before it was shit. If your room looks like this, you don't have to worry about Biden's tax plan.
Oh yeah.
That was the other similar one.
I feel like for a lot of folks, Instagram is their top flex, right? How many followers they have, whatever, or Twitter, what have you. And I'm wondering what your top flex is, right? So like, what is the thing that like makes you, like if you need to impress somebody, or like if someone was to want to, like big you up, what they would say about you, like the thing that you did or whatever. So like for Max, what would it be? The thing that you did that's like, okay, this is the thing I did that,
I'm a good son, brother.
You a what?
I don't know.
Max is a tremendous bullshitter. That's
Yeah.
that's
I'm
a
a
Yeah,
pretty good
Max,
bullshit.
Max is always playing the good son card.
But like an accomplishment, I can even say for Max, I know that you won some Best Business Awards with Sleepers in Seattle.
Yeah.
And you would say that you manage Jarren.
Would not be at the top of the list.
You know what? I would say this. That's the shit about Instagram. This kind of like I don't like doing that. I don't like flexing on Instagram, and I know that's a
Should we
part
read
of it. I just don't like
Jarren's bio?
Yeah, I mean, but it's funny though.
No, it is. It is.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like a real flex. Like I said I'm a fucking Heisman Trophy fucking winner recipient.
Yeah, no, it is funny.
I mean, you go on my clubhouse.
Heisman
and shit, say
Trophy,
I'm the
Grammy
inventor of
nominated
fucking the
Kids Choice
McRib.
Award. Oh, you took
Choice
you
Award.
took out the real shit.
That's funny.
There was like XXL freshman and shit, but he took that
Oh,
out.
yeah,
and
I took
just
that
left
shit.
the
I don't
bullshit.
like that. I don't like that. Like fucking, it's just corny to me. It's just something.
Yeah.
It's just. It's not even corny to me. It just don't feel. It don't feel. I don't feel right. I like feeling right when I do shit, and not even saying that it don't feel right by saying it makes me better than somebody else to do it. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't like.
But it's also like just like establishing yourself in the market, right? Like how you stand out. Like if people who would potentially be your fans know that you are like a XXL freshman, you know what I'm saying? Like that is something that's going to carry some weight. Right?
I think sorry.
In the same way that like if you're selling furniture and you have a specific type of award that is like, you know what I'm saying, that's going to give you a little bit of weight in the business to a certain degree.
Well, just real quick, I think that's actually a good point. So before I worked in the music shit, I mean, Instagram was definitely popping. I had my Instagram. I had pictures of my travels, pictures with you, my friends, whatever. I had like 150 followers, and there was nothing. I don't think there was anything in my bio.
Right.
And it was just for fun because actually for the furniture shit, Instagram was not like my business had an Instagram. My personal had nothing to do with my business in that way. And so I didn't use it at all for business. So now that in the music shit, it is important because this person might see me and for their studio or for a feature, for whatever.
It's like a business card to a certain degree.
But it has to do with what business I'm in. So, that's a factor for sure. Like, and comedian, rapper. I mean, it's more different versus, if I was an engineer. I mean, our other roommate, engineer.
I'm not even honestly
Instagram.
referring to that type of shit. Cool. Like you definitely want to put, what you do if you trying to sell some shit or whatever. I'm saying like the shit where niggas are like,
just on Instagram to flex.
Just be on
look at what I'm doing.
Pictures, like,
it's like, can we just enjoy the fucking thing right now? Like, why are we posting this on Instagram? Like,
that's the shit I'm talking about.
But what's your top flex, Aaron?
My bubbling personality. I don't really have
like what's the top
flex.
No, because you fucking done some dope shit, bro.
I don't know. I don't think I have.
You fuck Allie Mikowski.
I did.
Ooh, that's a flex.
That is a flex. I do bring that up
That's a
actually.
flex.
In
That
the
was my
close
girl.
quarters, I'd be
Yeah.
like, I did fuck a girl on Joe Rogan.
She's great, so that is a true accomplishment.
That's
Yeah.
a flex.
Wait, you know who Ali
She's very
Mikowski
funny.
is?
Yeah, I know shit. She's a comedian, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's funny.
That's a flex. I mean, whatever. We're talking about what would
No,
carry
that's-
weight in
yeah,
that regard.
You're right. Like if I'm going home, I'd be like, yo.
But I do, what? This is my personality. I do like this shit to where you don't know a person. Like, let's say, that's why I took certain shit down. If you don't know a person, it's like, let me look up this person. It's like, oh shit, I didn't know they did this, that, instead of the shit like right there in your face. I don't know. It's just something about it. Like when it's like,
the underestimation piece is nice too.
Check the G files, nigga. You know what it is.
I left out one thing. Before even the music, I did use Instagram to get girls.
Yeah.
So there was a lot more, not I knew that selfie had a bad taste in people's mouths, but like I'd find ways to like look better on Instagram or as good as I could to like, be sliding.
Your arch eyebrows.
Exactly.
Well,
so like definitely have used that before even the music shit.
But what flex? What would be like a flex that you would throw?
I don't know.
Throw?
I tried to post a hot picture on Instagram one time and I was made fun of so badly by my friends.
Was it did you do it in a natural way or did it seem?
No, absolutely not.
See, that's
Completely
the
unnatural.
You can
bro.
see through that
Couldn't
shit,
have been.
man.
I was going through a breakup and I was just like, who knows what was going through my head?
Was your asshole
What a
spread?
humiliation. It was just basically. Listen,
Okay.
humiliating.
But you were on Wild 'N Out.
I
You were
never
on
tried
Wild 'N
that
Out.
again. What?
But you were on Wild 'N Out. I mean, that's a big.
Oh yeah, I was on Wild 'N Out. That's a ring.
That's a flex.
That's a ring.
What would you do? Was you rapping on there?
Yeah, it was just a cast member.
Yeah, that's dope.
And writing with them and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telling jokes,
Writing with HBO. She did HBO
It was a lot
writing.
of
She got
fun,
flexes,
did a
bro.
HBO thing.
How was
I did a little
Wild 'N Out? Was that
consensual
fun?
thing. But the thing I'm most proud of right now is my fucking Instagram show, which I'm trying to get off the ground. So
Word.
that's what I would
come
say.
on
I
your
would say
Instagram show.
I would say watch my show. I would love to have you on my Instagram show.
But like, do you use those other flexes in order to push your Instagram show? We'd be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like just a pot.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Wait, sorry. What'd you say?
Like,
I didn't
just
hear.
to sort of like, okay, position yourself in a way that if you're like trying to get people to watch your show, would you be like, yo, I also did Wild 'N Out. Yo, I also did some HBO
Yeah, I would
shit.
be like, look, I'm extremely famous. I'm also a waitress. You should watch my show. That's a great life experience. That's a great resume.
Okay. Got it.
Getting recognized by people while serving
it.
them burgers.
What? Hey,
Okay.
got
it.
I got a quick question. Why don't you just put it on YouTube? You don't want to? You like Instagram?
I know
and stuff?
I'll throw it on YouTube, and you know what? I do need to. That is on my to-do list.
You gotta
I
post
know
it
I
every
need
week.
to do that.
Yeah, you got to post 10-minute clips. They'll run ads on it.
If
Perfect.
only you had a manager like me, like
Yeah,
Jarren
That's
has.
that's not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, so like what I'll do is I'll like
Let
put
me
it on
manage you.
Instagram, and
I
then
got
like
you.
once a month I'll just like dump all the videos on there. It's not effective. It's not good business. We need to get it together in a lot of areas, but
You need that YouTube
You
money.
keep saying
Fuck-
we. You've said
It's
we a
just
few times when
me
referring to your show.
and myself. I say we all the time because sometimes I feel very alone. But if I say we, it seems like I have a
Okay.
team.
Yeah, I've noticed that a couple times. I'm like, is she just?
You might have already
I'll
said
dead
it.
ass
Are,
post like well I'll
are
like
you
post
from
like
fucking Staten Island?
no, I'm from Eastchester, New York.
Okay.
Oh, just as trashy as Staten Island.
You got
same
that
vibe.
heavy ass fucking
Same
accent.
vibe. It's honest. It's like intensified a lot more in the last few years.
I'm noticing that. Why
it
do you
might
think?
be. It might be fake. I might be being a fake bitch. I don't know. Like maybe I'm like doing a character and I don't even realize it.
So her New York accent is more intense now. You saying
A
Max?
little
I
bit. I
think-
mean, it was always there. It's not fake, but it's. I feel like it's a little stronger than I remember it.
It was always there. I think
For sure,
since
for
I've been
sure.
doing more comedy, I definitely lean into it more, and like
she's
the
leaning
cadence
in.
that I speak in,
Yeah.
I think has changed, and like those words really pop a lot more. I have noticed it.
I enjoy it.
I'm a fake bitch though. So
I
what do you
enjoy
want?
I'll
this
tell
shit.
you what. Before I was involved in any type of the arts to any extent, I don't remember cadence being thrown around in my circles. The furniture store, I never heard the word cadence.
I'm sorry. The size of that bottle of water. Please explain yourself.
That nigga
People
always
clowned
walking
him.
around with at least
People
a
have
gallon
clowned
of
him
water
on the
him.
YouTube
What do you do, a
comments for
gallon
that.
a day?
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I do a gallon a day.
He used to be overweight. Now he's
Now I'm
slim.
healthy.
Is
No,
that
it's
like
just-
a goal you have?
No, it's just because I vape. I'm just thirsty as fuck all the time. That's
Oh, I
literally
thought it was some weight losing shit.
No, it's literally I'm just dehydrated. And if I don't have a gallon around me, I panic. Because I do need I need to drink a gallon a day to feel
I just
satisfied.
shout out to your bladder. I don't think I would be able to not. I'd be peeing every 5 seconds.
Have you
good.
recently lost a lot of weight? Is that
No,
your
a couple
is that
years
your
ago,
story arc?
Yeah, a couple years ago, I lost like 50 pounds after a breakup. I started grinding.
Good
I
for
started
you.
like not eating.
So that water has nothing to do with you just trying to maintain your weight.
No, I was already skinny before I started drinking water. All like that.
Yo, this whole time, bro, I thought you just drank that shit just like you walk around a gallon of water.
I kind of thought so
just
too. I
because
thought
you
it was like a weight.
on some
related,
weight
like
loss
you train
shit.
yourself to do that instead of like take a bite or something.
No, I'm just thirsty as hell all the time.
Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
Nigga, I have no respect for your water drinking. man.
50 pounds is a real accomplishment.
That
yeah,
is.
it was a lot, but I just
And
was
you did
eating
it on
McDonald's.
purpose or out of just sheer desperation?
Of losing the weight.
Just general desperation.
Sheer desperate. Yeah, I just was like, I was just really sad, and I was like listening to podcasts, eating like 4 McDoubles and like a large
God
fry,
damn,
and
my
like
nigga.
I would get 2 McDoubles, 2 McChickens, sometimes a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit,
Hold
and
up,
a medium
all
fry.
this in one setting?
Yeah. I would just sit there and just eat and listen to like sports AM radio and
Jesus
just like
Christ.
feel
That's
okay
dark.
in that moment. I was like, this is okay. I feel safe, And,
And
I
then
didn't know I
what?
was fat.
And then what snapped you out of it? Like you were
McDoubles.
like, I have to change my life. What happened?
My boss at this outdoor place, he took
He was
me on
like,
this
"You're
trip.
fat."
Yeah. I'd kind of come to realizations. I was like, I wore a size 38. I would take my shirt off all the time and like dance. I thought I was like dad bod. You know what I mean? I didn't know I was like fat.
Fat.
Where did you work? You're taking your this sounds wildly
I worked at like
inappropriate.
He was a male stripper.
No, I worked at this outdoor store, but he took us on this he took me on this trip, and I was really out of shape, and I climbed this mountain, right? And he believed in me, and I did it. I didn't think I could, but then I was like, I could be in shape if I just try. So then I just stopped eating for 16 hours a day. I wouldn't eat Panda Express anymore, and I just grinded. And then people kept being like, "You look good," and I was like, "That's fire." So I just kept.
Yeah, that's
away
enough.
from-
That'll keep you
away
going.
from, but it's still there. I could probably be fat in 2 years. I don't know.
Really?
You
Especially
still
at the
had that
2 years away?
desire to eat them 4 McDoubles and shit?
I'm starting to eat a lot.
But you weren't fat before
No.
sobriety, say.
No.
So you wasn't a fat kid. You just gained that fucking weight.
No, I was just eating a lot. Yeah.
Oh, damn, bro.
No, I was just.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
my family's a bit. They're all fatties, you know. My grandma's a pumpkin. My dad's fucking like 260. He's a big
call his
boy.
grandma a pumpkin.
She's a pumpkin. She's got a pumpkin body, you know. And so they're all fatties, but so I could. That's what I'm saying. I could easily be
Yeah, it's in the
fat
genes.
again. Yeah. It's not out of the
That's,
question.
it's another thing too. Like when
Grandma's a
women
pumpkin.
and men, when you get to a certain age, that metabolism starts slowing down. So if you ain't consistently doing something or watching the way you eat, you go blow up. I watch it. I hope my mom don't watch this. I watch my mom, man. My mom blew the fuck up. Damn, I hope my mom don't see this.
We're deep in. I'll throw it at the end.
She just blew up, and I know, maintaining weight and all that shit and eating right is a.
When
It
did
could-
she blow
it
up?
could be a
When she had
challenge.
kids? When did she blow up?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say probably like it just progressively just started happening. Like probably like when I was late teens, and then it just started just getting more and more and more. It was just like wow, like to the point where it's like, damn, that's insane. Like that's a lot of weight you just put on. And my mom's a natural, beautiful person. Like she's a looker. Like and it's just, and I know where it's from. Like now she had asthma as a kid, but then the asthma shit came back. And it's honestly, I tell her it's because of your diet. You just gotta, I ain't the fucking, I ain't fucking Richard Simmons, but the way she would eat and the certain shit she do is like you at a certain age the way you can't eat like that. It's unfortunately, I know you want to, but you can't. Your body just the shit on. You ain't fucking 22 no more.
Are you watching TV?
And what happened?
Someone's watching TV.
Oh, that's my TV in the background. Damn.
okay.
I gained 25 pounds in the last year and a half.
How do you
Over the-
feel?
So,
Do you feel
what?
good? Do you feel good or?
of course, I don't feel fucking good. What's wrong with you?
No,
Hey, how old
I've
are
thought
you?
about going fat again, but go on. Yeah.
32.
Yeah, you see.
It was
by
at
the time
it
you
was
hit them
it was at
30s, that
30
metabolisms.
because I was like I didn't drink alcohol and then I started drinking alcohol again and
too.
at a certain age you just can't, like once you're 30 you can't, there's no freebies.
Nah.
You can't just live however you want. So I've been working out though. I've been lifting. You could say I've been swinging a kettlebell around. So see how it
Oh, you're on
goes.
the you're full. You really are like full Joe Rogan, bro. Now you're like open it up.
I'm
I
growing.
do
I'm
my
growing
kettlebell.
down with my guys right now.
You're
Yeah, no,
just
full
the
Joe
drinking,
Rogan.
man. And when I could never gain weight, I was like a skinny nigga all the time. And then by the time I hit 30, that shit just is drinking. The drinking just will put the weight on you.
You can either drink alcohol or eat food after the age of 30 and have a good body, but you cannot do both.
Facts. Now that I cut
You can
back on
choose.
fucking drinking, I notice a big difference. Like, oh shit, I feel back normal.
Yeah. Max always been skinny, right?
Yeah, because he smoked crack.
No, Max dealt
Yeah.
with it, man.
Max, yeah, Max went
No,
through it.
I was a fat kid, and by like 14, I was like, I lost like 85, 90 pounds.
Well, I was too. I was a little fat kid too, and then the cocaine helped take the weight off around
I was
17.
gonna say,
No,
y'all
no, so this
motherfuckers
was
did
not-
nice drugs to fucking definitely.
No, this was right before cocaine, actually. I lost the weight before that. I like dieted like crazy and biked 25 miles a day.
In high school.
Oh, okay, my
Freshman
nigga.
year. Oh, I like, yeah. I mean, more similar to like Aaron or whatever. Like, I was very fat, and it used to piss me off because it was like I was at the age where, I was still growing height, and so people would be like, "Oh, I always knew you'd thin out," as if it like just happened. That made me mad because it was so
They didn't
hard.
know you was putting in the work.
Yeah, it was like up until like I got sober, there was no question that was by far, like we were just talking about, like what are your wins? What's like the best thing you've ever done? You're great. It was that by miles. Like I wasn't fat. I was obese. I was like very, very fat. And so it was like my whole childhood, it was getting worse. And then like it was the hardest thing I'd ever done, the biggest success I'd ever had. And people would be like, oh, we knew you'd thin out. I was like, you motherfucker. But yeah, no, that was great.
I love my grandma, but she's a little wicked. Like, I was really skinny growing up, and she would, you need some meat on your bones, boy, you need to eat. And then, a couple years later, you eating for two? Like, God damn.
Yeah, they always say that when I go back home too. Like, you need some meat on your bones. You need to eat something. It's like chill. I don't want to be. It's hard though to be skinny in America. You know.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's facts.
It is hard. Like if you go on the road ever, it's like. I tried to be vegan one time, and I was like, you can't even get anything hot on the road. Like it's just you can't get vegetable. Yeah, there's
It's
just
tricky.
nothing.
Like yeah,
Especially without a lot of money. That's a real thing. So
that's
like,
the thing. Yeah,
it's hard to eat well in America, it's like on a budget.
The
Because
cool
like
thing-
there's decent. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
the cool thing in like I lived in Mexico, for a few years, and like they have markets and they're cheap. Like just every neighborhood has its own market. And they have good fresh vegetables and like good like dope shit. And it's not you don't have to fucking kill your pocket for it. Here it does seem like that's a tricky thing. They have that farmer market once every fucking month that like what I'm saying, whatever usually costs a lot anyway. Or you got to go to the Trader Joe's or the Whole Foods.
That's what I was gonna say. Actually, it is not that bad because I was fucking vegetarian, vegan for fucking damn near since I was a teenager, and I started back eating meat, and it was only like chicken and shrimp. But when I started going on tour, just because you couldn't find shit. But when I was broke, I just went to the fucking farmers market and just bought fucking vegetables and just ate vegetables. That was it.
Cities are different though too. If
Yeah.
you live in like a city, like LA's fine. You could get some good vegetables for cheap.
A lot of places they be food deserts like that. You
Yeah,
you
but
can't
like-
really get shit.
Bro, if you live in like Oklahoma and like
Yeah, if you live in them
nowhere,
bumfuck towns, you're fucked.
you're fucked. You're gonna be a fatty forever.
Healthy choice.
The frozen shit.
Frozen meals.
That's what I've been doing, man. I eat
I've seen
one,
that.
and it feels like I need 4 more.
Well, Frex is bored. Well,
Yeah, she's
Frex,
completely
thank you
bored.
so much.
It's been a pleasure.
You can
We're gonna
start
edit
back
this
fucking
into
doing
6
coke
or
and
7.
Are you
smoking
kicking
crack.
me off? What'd you say?
Well, I don't know.
I
You
think
look
so.
like you're a little disengaged, so we
Oh,
decided.
sorry. I was checking an email. A
Was it
lawyer.
important?
It's a lawyer.
Oh, yeah? What they want?
Read it to us.
It's just about a deal.
Oh shit. You
Oh,
making-
excuse us. Excuse us.
Go ahead.
Good deal.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I
Let's
see.
hear,
you.
Go
some,
ahead.
let's hear some legalese.
You're not gonna read it for us?
Oh no, he was literally just like, I have my notes. Do you want them? So
Oh.
like, okay.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I said
apparently
yes.
he's not working overtime.
With a network.
No, I mean, hopefully one day. Hopefully.
He was
So
trying-
what's the
he
deal?
works
You
by
said
the
it was a
hour.
good deal. What's the deal?
I just feel like it would be weird to talk about because it's not even a thing yet. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
No one
I'm just
watches
trying to.
this.
I'm trying to make moves with my Instagram show.
She doesn't wanna jinx
that's
it, bro.
I just keep plugging that.
yeah, you don't want
Hey,
to.
Max
Everybody
about to
watch
send
that.
you about to sign. Max about to send you some contracts. Don't read them. We're about to sign you.
Yeah.
Don't have your lawyer read it. It's cool.
The lawyer was trying to not. He knew.
I
was
tried
like,
to have Max and Kyle manage me once.
Yeah, it's true.
They both dropped me.
I'll manage you. Fuck it.
So
That's
that's
not
their
exactly
loss,
what
Let
really.
me check out this show. I got you.
They both gave me the boot.
No.
Yeah.
What happened?
Am I wrong?
well, I
Yes.
mean, are we going to really have this conversation?
I think we should because to be
Why?
honest,
It's
you guys
funny.
have-
Now I'm
it's been
speaking to
yeah.
Jeff.
It's been,
Before you have it, let me say it. Let me check your shit out. If I vouch for it, it's gonna do numbers.
Okay.
I got the
Damn.
golden fucking ear
Golden
for
touch.
shit.
Okay.
Golden
Check,
touch.
check out the show.
wait. So what?
I'm gonna
happened?
check the show.
Okay, so I mean we could I don't remember all
Well,
the
the
details.
original. Okay, I can break it down. So originally,
Wait,
Max.
hold on. Before we do this, do you guys
Please.
have bad feelings about it? Because I don't, but I don't want it to be a serious conversation if you do.
I don't have bad feelings about it, but I don't want it to turn. I don't want to piss anybody off. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I probably remember it different than Kyle.
what, you have bad
So-
feelings?
No.
Oh.
I didn't come
Now we have to talk about it because it's too. It's,
Okay, so I don't think of it as I mean, and this is just my understanding. So not saying this is the truth or how Kyle would feel or is even real. Like there's a lot going on at that time, whatever. I don't feel like I was your manager or dropped you.
okay, so why don't
No,
we just
I
tell
agree.
the
I
shit?
said I tried to have both of them.
Yeah. Why don't we
Right.
stop beating around the bush? So Max and I were gonna start maybe a management thing together, right? And we talked about it. We geeked out. He came to Mexico, and then Max kind of decided not to do that. Like he wanted to go solo. He already had like a client that he felt good about, and he was like, I just kind of want to go my own route, which cool. That suited him,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I remember. That's how I remember it. as
And
well.
when we were kind of building, we were like, yo, it would be really dope if we had Frex because we both like fuck with your shit and, we're friends and the whole nine. And so there was like starting out with it was going to be like you are like rocking with the both of us, and we had some ideas, and then it was like, okay, well, Max isn't involved. Well, I still want to try, you know what I'm saying, see what's up. But then it turns out like my passion doesn't lie as being a manager, you know what I'm saying. Like it's just not my shit. So,
Word. Yeah, pretty
that's how it kinda
similar.
shook out.
My thing was like, I was interested, but I wanted to keep the client out because I mean, we all bring things to the table, and like, when you're starting like a partnership, you consider what you're bringing, what you might keep back, whatever. So there's not like a right way or a wrong way. Some people bring in money, some people bring in time, some people bring in whatever assets they might have. So again, don't think there's a right way or a wrong way, but based on various reasons, I wanted to keep my client that I had already had separate, which again, it could have gone either way. And
his client kind of preferred that as well. And his client was, so it was also that. It was like, he was like, oh, wait, you're going to be in a managing company now? Like, it's not just me and you? You know what I mean?
So for a few reasons, I wanted to keep that separate. And that didn't work for Kyle, which I totally understand too, because there could be like a conflict of interest, etc. So it didn't really work. And so yeah, like, it wasn't like I don't want to work with them at all. It was like me and Kyle didn't get going. And then the way I remember it was like you two worked together, and then you kind of didn't want to be a manager.
Well, yeah, I think ultimately
that's how I remember.
Okay, I wasn't
so there's
sure.
no feelings. Yeah, I just want to, but I think our connection has been more like with production and content creation together. With you, Frex, and myself, and I enjoy.
Yeah, me and Kyle work great together. We
got the
fun.
holistic, creativity, energy going, and that sounded really fucking woke.
A lot of creative vibes.
Who manages you now?
Nobody. I cannot be managed. What was that? What was that Kanye tweet? I don't have a manager.
Let me check you out, man. I might bring your board.
He's like, I might drink.
All right, Jarren, we could talk.
But yeah, no, I have nothing but good feelings about it. I just thought it was funny.
I still believe in our shit. You still have store credit in holistic. You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Kyle, we worked on a few tracks over quarantine. I still have. This is why music is not a natural fit for me, because I don't even like releasing it. I still have like 2 songs.
You like making it and you hate releasing
unreleased, and then another one that me and Kyle stuff.
Why is that? Why do you hate releasing it?
It's just not my thing. I feel so much more comfortable in comedy. I'll just say that. Like, just a whole like music, like what you just sending it to blogs and it's
like
a lot of moving
thing?
parts. I've never wanted to do it myself.
But I have a question. Like, some of the goals are similar, right? Like, you want to get on blogs, you want people to talk about you, etc. One thing that seems different, but I don't know much about the comedy scene. I've learned a little bit by being friends with Aaron. But like, do you think it's because like you release a song, there's a finality to it? Like, this is the song. It's not gonna like change tomorrow. Like, versus like maybe a set that you do can like evolve over time or something. Is there like? Because you're still very vulnerable with your comedy. Your shows are going to be out there. You want people to judge you and hopefully well, and then put you on. So what's the difference? Besides finality?
I don't know what the difference is in that sense, but I would say that comedy feels like infinite to me, if that makes sense. Aaron, maybe you relate to that. Whereas music to me, just because I wasn't like a musician growing up, I was like learning as I was going basically. And so like it felt like very finite. Like there's only a certain amount of songs that I can make, and it takes a lot of different moving parts that you have to get involved in this one thing. Whereas comedy is just like, I don't need anything other than me, and it feels infinite. I can
that makes sense.
I can create constantly. That's how it feels. Different.
That's what's up.
Does that make sense?
That does make sense. I mean, yeah, there's a whole lot. You got to get the shit mixed.
Yeah, the music,
the art,
the fucking people you got to. It's a different world too. I can understand how you wouldn't be comfortable in the fucking music world. It's a lot of. I feel like I don't know comedy world, so I can't even attest it. I feel like the music world is a little bit more. The fake shit. Mm-hmm. Sometimes can be challenging, even within myself. Like I've been doing this shit for a long time. I've never felt. I felt a part of hip hop because I do hip hop and because I have a connection to the actual sound of the music. But I've never ever felt connected to the people and the people in the scene, the industry people. I always felt there was always a disconnect between me and the industry in a sense, but never a disconnect between me and the actual music. Just a disconnect between. Just rappers is just, it's a lot of fake shit to go along with it. And like I said, I've never been comfortable with being fucking fake. So I think that's a part of it. And I can imagine if you come from I had a lot of friends of mine that never even kind of made it, but it was like they struggled with that aspect of like the being out, the moving and shaking and all that, all the bullshit. They couldn't really handle it, so they didn't even really, I don't know.
I stand by the movement.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
was
you on
also
that.
I was also like scared to be too goofy in a way, like I always like was a little tightened up, even though like all my songs are like funny, so they are funny, but I just I like being able to feel like I could be like more goofy and just like in the moment, I guess.
Did you feel insecure about being goofy?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's
I became very like quiet when I was in social situations because I felt like I had to be like cool, like I just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by the fake shit. You feel
it's like
if you feel like you got to I don't do it. I just said I've been doing this so long. I just got comfortable who I am. But if you first doing this shit, it's a lot of fake shit that comes along with it, and a lot of insecurities because you feeling like you got to unravel yourself in an unnatural fucking environment. It's stupid. I get it.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's insecurities in comedy, but does that one part sound different? Like you could at least be yourself at the best level, you could be you.
I think it's different. Yeah, because music also, I think your persona does matter somewhat, right? Like, I don't know, like if I
like the outfits matter, like it all matters. Kind of.
If I like, there's a rapper, Rich the Kid, right? I've heard all the L's he's taken, and like I've heard like I saw Lil Uzi Vert punk him out and all that shit, and now I'm like I can't listen to him talk hard. You know what I mean? Like I saw like a 5-foot dude punk you out. Like so, I think like that does matter. So if you're like going to be like a hard rapper, right? You can't be like, I don't know. I just think I think persona matters more, and also music has like a serious tone. You know, if you're a comedian, you could just like post bullshit and you're like, I'm just trying to be funny. I'm just being silly.
It does seem like lanes are opening up more and more though. Like where there's just like fans coming for specific niche type shit in music. So I mean, I think that's kind of dope.
And I think I had like a pretty unique lane going, like and still do, like with the funny rap, but it's like not like parody rap. But I don't know. It's just I felt like it was pretty unique and cool. But I'm
excited for Jarren to check it out.
I ride with the music. You should check out.
Check it out.
Frex is the.
That's the other thing. I was always so afraid to say to do something whack, and I was constantly doing it.
Yes,
it's just like if a line is like too goofy, and it's just like where I feel freer, I guess, with comedy. Where it's like, hey, you say something that's not funny. It's like I know I'm funny, so it doesn't matter, and other people know I'm funny, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, rap can be a fucking ego fuck. I remember back in the day, like doing it, and I have, the good thing about now is it is a lot of different like lanes and shit open. You got social media, so you kind of can be distanced. But back then, you have to go out, you have to move, you have to shake, you have to perform all the time. And I remember just having certain managers like, yo, you want to dress this way, you want to have this. It was just so much shit that just like would make you feel just, I don't know, kind of just not comfortable. You just feel completely uncomfortable. Like, yo, no, man, you got to be wearing this or do this, or we need to put you on this type of song. It was just so much shit. Like, just like, I don't know, you're trying to be something you're not. But you get comfortable in your own skin and you just say, fuck them and do you.
Yeah, it's possible that I'm just older now too, so I'm just more comfortable in general, like you just said, than I was when I first started rapping, and so maybe that would apply to everything. But I guess I never found a way to package myself and present myself that I was comfortable with. That was a winning look, I think.
Yeah,
I feel that.
It was always like an insecurity that I had.
I ride with the movement regardless. You know what I'm saying? Lil Frex.
But the music is great.
The music is great.
We stand behind it 100%. Kyle has a huge hand in it.
I'm proud of it, man.
That part of it I always loved. Making the music. But.
Yeah. Oh, but it's great, man. But the whole movement, the music side, the comedy side, you know what I'm saying? I hope to see, that shit blow up too, because I'm proud of the moves you're making, yo.
We've always talked on the side of like, I've always thought you were phenomenally talented, and it's a matter of time before you're a star.
Thank you. I hope so. And as I grow up more, I feel more ready to do that.
Sure. Yeah, feel that.
I felt like entirely unready up until now.
So when you put those e-cigarettes down.
And what do I pick up? Oh, that's it. That's it. That day's probably coming sooner than later.
Hey, I know we can now, it's shit starting to warm up. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You met them through the program?
Yeah, I was in AA.
What would you said? Would you had a bad coke problem?
Do you guys say that you're in AA? Sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, is that bad? Kyle,
No, it's
can
all good.
You mind talking about your?
No, talk about it.
No, I don't mind
say
talking
whatever
about
the fuck.
it.
Yeah, it's all good. Everyone, it's all out.
It's all
Okay.
out. He's a fucking drunk. He's a
I was
drunk.
gonna say
I'm a drunk.
edit it out. Sorry.
Oh no, it's out.
Yeah, no, I was sober for like 6 years. If you take one
You
weekend in the
was
middle,
sober.
of that.
You're not sober no more.
I haven't done drugs. It'll be 10 years in April. I do drink alcohol though.
Okay.
Does that work? Because
It works for me. I don't know. I think it's different for everybody.
not gonna
but
work for you, man.
Max
So
with the look.
your shit was
I wanna
cocaine, right?
Cocaine, and I hate to be a stereotype, but Adderall was a big problem for me.
Jesus
Hey!
Christ. Every
Hey,
person we got in this, every person.
Real pillhead. Look, I
feel-
had to go
I feel
to.
you.
I was fucking hospitalized for 2 months because I was taking so much Adderall for so
Man,
many years that
Adderall
I was
is a
out of the planet, bro.
It's cautionary tale, Jaron.
I'm struggling with it myself.
can you
But
tell him
I
that
was walking
story?
around
'Cause
saying this Adderall is amazing because it cured my cocaine habit. So I thought that it
You just
was
switch
good
cocaine to cocaine.
until I was just like, oh, this is bad. I'm like calling in the middle of the night, begging people, just like for pills. It becomes the same thing. It's all the same shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Cautionary tale.
I'm not stopping though.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's okay. Listen, house
don't
ain't
know
gonna,
if it's
house
okay,
ain't gonna
but-
clean itself.
Facts. And when you on
Even if
Adderall,
it's-
you can clean that motherfucker.
Listen, okay, listen. I have a joke in my stand-up where I'm like, look, I did quit cocaine 10 years ago, and it was the best decision I ever made. But unfortunately, I have not been able to do any painting since.
Yes. So what was the point to where you were like how many Adderall pills were you popping a day?
At my like absolute height, I could go like 140 milligrams a day.
Jesus,
140. Yeah,
fucking
it was.
Christ.
It was a
I
dead
don't have a
ass.
problem.
Dead
Oh,
ass.
here we
Listen,
go.
I would,
Oh,
here's what I
God.
do.
That classic
Emma.
move.
Listen, it's bad. I would have a bottle of Adderall next to my bed. I would set my alarm for like 3:30 in the morning. Okay. It would go off. I would eat like a 20-30 milligram, like instant, close my eyes, and my eyes would pop open like 30 minutes later. And I would just wake up at like 4:30, start blow drying my hair, drink coffee, smoking cigarettes. It was really when I felt like I had been mentally like altered to a point where I was like, I actually don't know what reality is.
So what would you do
I'm a
with all
nightmare
that
to be
energy or
around.
whatever?
I'm annoyed. It's terrible.
when you had all this Adderall, like what were you doing day to day? Like what were you doing with your time?
I was a production assistant. So I was working long days. I mean, and I was, I was in college.
Word.
And then I was just putzing around the house.
Putzing around.
So what was
That's now.
what was the breaking point when you was like, yo, I gotta get off this shit?
So it was, when I went to rehab, it was like the cocktail of pills was not working because I was taking Adderall all day, then I was taking Klonopins at night.
Jesus.
And I was like, I woke up like 4 hours after I was supposed to be at work. And then, just like that panic, it's just like, that's so late. It's like, you can't even, there's no excuse that covers that. It's just so late. And I just, for whatever reason that day, I was just in such a panic that I was like, the only way out of it, like the only excuse that exists is I have a drug problem. In my mind, I was like, I'm just going to admit that that's true. And that was that. And then I went to my dad's house and I slept for like 2 days. And then he was like, you're going to rehab. And I was like, correct. And then I went for 2 months. And that was when I was 22, I think. And I was sober for 6 years, minus like one weekend in the middle.
I remember that weekend.
How long did it take
Max was
for
such
that,
a nice person to me.
How long did it take for your body to get back normal after?
Long time.
Did it?
Yeah. Because I was like very thin. Looked great. Very thin. And then like I just blew up. Waking up was hard. It was hard to just have, I had no energy because all of my energy was manufactured. None of it was real. It was like I was taking pills to wake up and taking pills to go to sleep. So I'd say about a year.
Took a year for your shit to kick back. That's crazy.
Yeah. And mentally, maybe 5 years.
How did you get
honestly.
to that point? Because I know with Adderall, I'm like that to a point. I ain't gonna say I know I'm saying this to fucking people that win the program. I'd like to say I don't have a problem, but
they're looking at you like you do.
Listen, I'm saying this. When you off of it, like I only fucked up thing I do say is I fucked up and I put myself to where now I have to operate. If I have a lot of shit to do, it helps me operate. Now I don't know how to operate if I got too much shit to do without
Yeah.
Adderall.
I was big
I
time in
don't
that
want to
position.
take till you get to that point to where you was like, okay, now I can operate back normal.
It was like, let's see. Let me just do the months. I think it was about 6 months. And what I went back into a situation where I was working long days. I had to be up early and I was terrified to mess up this opportunity. So it was just like the terror of messing up got me out of bed. I was exhausted all day, but I would say 6 months before I could really like live.
Now, I'd like to just point something out here for Jarren. Number one, her level of addiction in terms of intake and stuff was farther than yours. And her opportunity, whatever, 6 months later when she was working long days, are longer days than you'll ever have to work again in your life. So, I know, I'm not even podcast be damned for a second. Like, it would not take you 6 months to get to okay. Like, you're not that bad day to day. And like, we're talking about a couple days a week of like serious work. So I know for me, if I were in a position where I was like, oh, I won't be okay for 6 months, that's not your scenario. That's her, and that's real for her. That wouldn't be your case. Like, I knowing your details and stuff, you know, you're not 6 months away from being okay if you choose to stop.
And it also sounds like you said, you're a vegan. Like, it sounds like you have some baseline of health. I had not, like, I was the most unhealthy nightmare person.
We love you, Jarren.
You can do it, Jarren.
Did you?
And let me tell you, I don't miss it. It'll be 10 years in April. Well,
no Adderall
I do
for
miss
10
it
years,
sometimes, but
That's what's up.
I don't regret it.
Yeah.
And I will never touch it again.
Yo, big ups to your journey on all that shit, yo. Like you know,
Thank
I
you.
got mad respect for you.
Got some fans out here in LA.
What do you feel was worse, Coke or Adderall?
Adderall, 100%. Because Adderall is a daily grind. Coke is a weekend.
Yeah.
Adderall is a way of life, you know? And it's not good. And I would think I was being creative. I was not. I was making collages. I was collaging. It was bad. I was writing quotes from books and painter pens.
For me, it definitely don't help with my creativity at all. It's just I like uppers. Fuck it.
Yeah, me too. But I tell you, like, your natural energy kicks in eventually and you don't need it. I swear to God. I like drinking alcohol now because I was very young. I was never really that much of a drinker, and it's worked for me so far. It's been like 3 years, almost 4 years, maybe.
And you just be chilling? Sorry, go ahead.
A couple times a week.
What's your favorite? What's your
I like a little JMO, a little IPA. Like an IPA and a shot of JMO. Nice.
And you can just chill, like you just get like nice and you don't go crazy with it?
Yeah, I mean, I can just being in the program for so long, I know how to look at it. Like, I look at it like through that lens still, which is annoying. But if I do the math on it, I don't always feel great about it. I do sometimes like feel myself being drawn, like, oh, I want to drink. And people are like, oh, that's not good. But I'll do the math. It doesn't affect my life to the point where I want to center my entire life around this.
Sure.
Like, structure my life around not drinking. Does that make sense?
So that's why I cut back. I mean, I did fall off the wagon 2 times, but the drinking for me was the hardest shit. You know, that was the challenging shit. That's why I really cut back when I knew like my body was like, if I don't have a drink, like I ain't feel normal till I had to fucking have a drink, but not just one drink. I had to drink. I need like half of a bottle or some shit to where I'm like back to like, oh, all right, I'm normal.
Yeah.
But I don't really drink like that no more.
That's funny to you?
Yeah. I mean, another thing they said in the program is like, you know, 1 is too many, but like, I don't ever want 1 drink. So if that's a problem, I want 3. After 3, I'm good.
I want a whole bottle.
But if you stop me after 1, I'm going to be annoyed. So like, I can look at it and be like, okay, that's not great, but it's like 3. I'm okay with being a three drinker person.
Yeah. I'm like that with junk food. Like if I have like fucking 1 pack of like Reese's peanut butter cups, I go ape shit, bro. And I'll take Rip Rolls to the face. I'll take Red Vines to the face.
Sugar
I go
is
deep
a
into
motherfucker.
gummies.
That's another one too.
Like, yeah, and I'm not happy with the amount of consumption, but it's also not like I wouldn't like, you know, go all out and go to a sugar anonymous you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's like you do the math. How much does it affect my life, and am I willing to put in like this ridiculous amount of work to do it?
Yeah, I mean, it could get to that point for me. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if diabetes starts, you know, knocking on my door, you know what I'm saying?
No, sugar is a motherfucker to try. I tried to stop doing sugar, and I once you fall off the sugar wagon, it's so hard to fucking pick that shit back up.
I feel it.
Aaron, you gotta go make some sandwiches.
Is that it? How did we do?
We did it picked up.
Did we save it?
I feel normal now.
I'll be able
Okay,
to
good.
fucking.
Good.
All right, Emma, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. I'll see you on
Yo,
the gram.
You're real cool. Much success. I'm gonna check your shit out.
Yeah, we'll be friends.
And when Max send you that paperwork, don't read it. Don't have your lawyer read it. Just sign it. Just,
50%, baby.
just sign this shit. You know what I mean? And shit
right.
will work out for you.
All right.
All right,
That'd be
Flex.
great.
Goodbye.
All right.
Thanks,
Thanks, Dropouts. Bye.
All right, peace, y'all.
Bye.
Jarren always does that.
What? At the very end.
At the very end, he's like, "Oh, this is picking up." It's like, bro, what?
He was so not present.
No, the whole time. Then he was like, "Ah, now it's picking up."
My bad, bro. I didn't mean to.
An hour and 40.